Okay, hi guys, it's J Mike. It's Friday, it's the freaking weekend. Uh I sorry I'm late and I'm sorry that I didn't schedule this. Typically I schedule it a little in advance, half a day or a few hours or so, but I didn't do that. But I did promise that I would go live either Thursday or Friday, and I wasn't here yesterday, so um here we go. It's just last second. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but here we go. So, hey guys, let me give me just a second. Just I gotta get my thoughts in order because I did rush into this. I was thinking that I might start talking live, but just a second. But whenever a wrong button or something wrong gets pulled up by surprise, I stop talking. So it is the weekend. Happy Friday, everyone. It's a beautiful day in May. It's May 14th. Beautiful sunny day. I'm not sure if the light is gonna. Let me look at the monitor there. I'm not sure if the light's gonna, but there's some sun out there. It's a almost 100% clear blue sky here. Yeah, the light's not gonna, the bright light won't let you see the blue sky from this angle, but it's a beautiful. Hello, fluttering leaves. Good to see you. What's going on? Yeah, I'm just getting started here. Thanks for coming in. We'll be here for a while, so I hope you're having a great Friday wherever you are. Here it's about 10, just after 10:30 a.m. on the East Coast, USA. I'm in the Northeast. I'm up on the New Hampshire border of Massachusetts, about 45 to 50 miles, right in between there from Boston. So I know this town spans maybe a little more than 5 miles, so I'm up on the other end of the town. So I'm a little away from the border, but it's right around the border. Good morning, Pete Francos. How are you? Good to see you guys. I'm just getting started. So I don't know I'd like to talk about the news that concerns travel. And I think many of us know what is going on and what has been going on for too long. I don't I don't know where I want to go about that. Some of you may think, he's no expert, he's just mumbling. But that's okay. That's okay. I ask questions. That's what I do. That's the way I am. I ask questions. B Rabbit, hello, sir. Thumbs up. Thank you, sir, and for all your help. Everyone that pops in here was helpful in some way to my channel. So you are also one of them. So, sir, thanks for popping in, Mister B Rabbit Channel. Hey, that's a good channel. He's a good one. So, guys, if you type in JAY, let me get that banner rolling. Type in JAY and Nightbot will get you connected with whoever's not connected with you. Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec, guys. I'll be right back. Don't go. Guys, I'm sorry about that. Thanks for hanging out. I don't usually stop right at the beginning. Um, again. So Hong Kong Explorer, thank you for popping in. I know that was strange that I went on mute for a second, or a few seconds. Someone came in the door and I had to talk to them. It's that kind of house, guys. That, like I've said, and I think I lost 2 or 3 of you by doing that. But that's what I have here. That's I can't get rid of that. I do plan on having a new venue. I know if some of you will see that when this gets replayed as the next 2 days go by, and that's too bad. I wish I could cut that out. I don't know if I can. I know videos can happen, but for me to do that was just, I know that's inexcusable, but as I've been saying in the past month or so, that I have an open house and people popping in and out. So I had to deal with that. Hi, TCG fam. Thanks for popping in. Reina Nituyang. Hello. Nitunyang. Tunyang. Yes. Am I saying that correctly? I told myself I would pop out the chat from the YouTube side, but I'm still not doing that. That's a matter of habit. So when I got started, I did it this way and I got accustomed to it. So I keep doing it. I know we do things that we find that it works, and then we do it, and then we find out that there's other ways to do things, but we stick with what we were doing. So for whatever reason, people are strange. That's a song, People are strange. That's the Doors, the old Jim Morrison song, People Are Strange. I can't sing it. Don't ask me to sing it. Everyone on YouTube sings. But not all the hosts sing, but they always bring a singer up. So if anyone wants to sing People Are Strange, just let me know. Hello, Numbspute, Reina, TCG, Hong Kong Explorer, hey, B Rabbit Channel. Guys, thanks for popping in. Like I said, just getting started. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. I guess I have to because people are popping in and out. So, and I know there are quite a few channels where people are in the Philippines talking about travel to the Philippines, which is what I'm thinking of. But I'm not thinking of being that type of channel where I am working on the news releases of the day and then having that discussion. I may discuss it a little bit, but I'm not going to show like every news release and make every live stream particularly about one specific news item. Although I may briefly touch on that from time to time. It's more casual here. I like to talk a lot. I do want to get through everyone's chats. We're off to a slow start today, but that's my fault. I didn't plan it. Oh, because I wasn't sure. I thought, do I really want to do that today? Because I didn't have my mind on it. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's that my mind is on a lot of other things and going on. And I don't want to dwell on any one negative thing. Things happen. My family's going through a tough time, but I don't want to use that to blame for my mood or anything like that. My mood is affected by not being free, not being free to do what what I've been trying to choose to do, and so there's been some talk in the media about, especially in America. I'm not going to talk about the freedom of speech in any other country, even though I choose to go to another country. I will abide by what their customs, but what their long-term customs are, and that's what I will do. I will try to find out the long-term customs. Now, I ask questions, so people say, "Well, we can't travel because we have to wear masks and stay home." Okay, so now that the CDC, I'm gonna briefly touch on this. Now that the CDC, and hi, Jean Mami Malay, Jinami Malay. Hello, good morning. It's still morning time here in New England, wherever you are. How are you? I hope you're having a great weekend. Ava Mendoza, hello, Ava. Hello, good to see you stopping by. I was talking about the CDC said the news came out yesterday. I don't have it up on my board right now. If any of you guys ask me to do that, I will. It will only take a minute to pull that up. But the CDC in the United States, the Centers for Disease Control, said that if you're vaccinated, there's no need for a mask. Well, now we still have people wearing masks. And it's all around the world. And I know the Philippines is talking about masks. They're not saying we want to vaccinate in order to open travel. They're not saying that. So I'm asking questions. Why not? What's going on here? What we are not being told everything. They're giving us facts and they're expecting us to go along with the panic. And okay, we're gonna do what we're told. Really? It's not true. It's not true that we need to follow orders in order to be safe. Now, what they're saying is true. You know, there are 7.5 billion people on Earth. X number of people, a specific number of people are reported to have died from, but I don't think they died just from COVID. They may have been positive. And we keep hearing that now. Oh, everyone's positive, positive. There's too many positives. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean what we think it means. The super overwhelming percentage of people who have died from COVID were suffering from other comorbidities, specific comorbidities. And many of them were very, very old in age, very high in age. And that's the usual thing. As we get older, we acquire more things that our immune systems are fighting. So when we're fighting 10 things, we struggle with number 11. And that's what COVID is. It's number 11. Figuratively speaking, I don't want to specifically say it's the 11th problem, but if we're 85 years old and we have 10 comorbidities and we have 10 medications that we're taking, and our doctor is telling us to be careful, don't eat this, don't go there, blah, blah, blah. And then suddenly COVID comes, and then Jason gets it, Jason's mom gets it, Jason's mom has comorbidities. You know, she could be in trouble with COVID, but I will survive. That's what we're talking about. So we're separating the healthy from the healthy. And why are we doing that? Now we have vaccinations, and San Francisco doesn't want to stop wearing masks. So when you go to San Francisco, they will make you wear a mask. Why? I don't wear masks. There is a mask law here, but now they're saying, like, Massachusetts was vaccinated, and they're still wearing masks. So I wonder what they're going to do today. I don't specifically know. I'm not watching the network news, but I'm getting news. I'm getting reports out of the real news sources. And hello, Ava Mendoza. I think I said hello to you. Yes, good morning. It is a good morning. It's beautiful outside. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but it's a big thing to me. To me, it is. It's a big thing, and to everybody else, it's affecting everyone. Hey, Savage Moses, I lost you yesterday. Something happened to the connection. I don't know, but I caught it for a couple of minutes anyway. So, but it was I don't know what was going on over there, but good show, sir. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. I am grateful. Just talking about the illogical things that are going, the absurdity that's going on around the world. It's not just San Francisco and Atlanta or Washington. It's in a lot of places. We're not understanding what we're up against and what we're not sure what to do. And people think one thing and then they stick with it, and that's, to me, that's absurd and illogical. Absurd kind of means it's in a way that means illogical. And I don't know if anyone's perfectly illogical, because we always do something by emotion or habit, but if we're aware of it, that's the important thing, I think. Premiere, okay. I think your premiere yesterday. I set the reminder for that. So guys, Savage Moses is a gamer, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, or even want to see how that works or how it looks or something about it, Savage Moses is a good one. So yeah, thanks for coming in and doing that, Moses. Savage. My daughter's dogs are savages. They're pit bulls. They're savages. When they're together, it's worse because they're competing with each other. Even if they're not, they bark when they see people. Even if I go downstairs, because it's 3 levels here and there's no doorways or anything like that. But even when I go downstairs, if they hear my footsteps, they'll just come charging at me and barking. I mean, they're not going to kill me, but they'll just bark. Woo, 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 and then they'll jump. They'll put their front paws up on my chest, right? And they get big sharp paws, and they're grabbing me, and then they want to lick my face, and then sometimes their teeth bump my face. But that's dogs' way of kissing and showing affection, and they won't stop doing that. When there's more than one, they're competing. One will get the other to play tug of war. That's like people almost. Yeah. Let's move on. Ashley's in the house. Hey, Ashley. The premiere is like a movie. Cool. Some of you gamers, I've noticed that, although I no longer play the games, I used to play the old ones, but I have sat and watched my son-in-law play, and it's addicting just to watch it. It is like a movie. It's like drama. What's he gonna do next? Is he gonna get through here? It's like it's kind of like a murder movie almost. Like, okay, which thug is gonna win here? But it's hard to play. I tried to play one scene. I didn't know how to get out of the room. Hello, Ashley. Thanks for coming in. I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to talk about today. It's Friday. It's Freakin Weekend. Whatever you guys say, I will expand on it. How's that sound? 6-0. RS Chavez. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you're feeling better. Anyway, I know you weren't feeling well for a couple of days there. 6-0. What does that mean to me? I don't know. It's a decision. Yeah. That's about Detroit. Was that what it was? I think you said. Anyway. Ashley's hanging out. Ashley and RS Chavez. Average is still here. Based on real life, yeah. If if you're not imitating real life, what are you doing? Hey guys, Richelle's here. You know what? I'm not seeing the end of the stream. I didn't see everybody popping in. So, Richelle, a new channel. What's going on? You changed your channel? Let's take a look at that. Type in JAY and sweet. Mega love shout out to you too. Type in JAY so we can all make sure I think I have your new channel, but I got to make sure because I've been making so many connections. And by the way, speaking of connections, guys, I want to say thank you for the email that YouTube sent me saying that I've got 1,000 bananas. They actually sent me pictures of bananas. So I always thought we were saying bananas because we couldn't say subscribers, but YouTube is hip to that. So anyway, I'm not sure why that is, why we're doing that. But we can ask for subscribers when on our channel, but we can't ask other channels for subscribers. That's the problem. YouTube doesn't like that for whatever reason. I'm good. RM29 official. Thanks for coming in. I am good, sir. I don't know you very well. I've heard of you, but I don't know you very well. So let's see. Type in JAY so I can make sure that we are connected. And because I am grateful for everyone that comes in. RS Chavez says hello, Paul, to Numspeed Francos. So yeah. Let me get through everyone's chats and we can see if we can get started. Spending 20 minutes just getting started. I guess that's typical though. Every chat can change my thought process. Oops, and I forgot to say hello, Supine. Or did I? I forgot. I can't remember if I forgot. I'm thinking of you, and then I can't remember if it came out of my mouth though. my thoughts sometimes are louder than my reality voice. I'll have to play that back and say, yeah, I did say it, or I didn't. Thumbs ups. Good to see you, Supine. You are my number one chatter. When you're here, you are anyway. But you're usually here. Should I pass that out? It should be no secret, actually. If you guys are always here, you know, the two of you, the two top chatters or the three, you know who you are. So I won't. And you're all here today, so thank you so much. Let's see. Supine says hello to everyone, one by one. She knows she wants to be the top chatter. So good to see that you guys are all acquainted. Oh, that's my screen. I've got it on mini player. It's so small. It's like I'm not. These aren't really my strong glasses. These are just to keep my eyes from burning or whatever. I'm getting old, guys. I used to be proud of my eyesight, but it never occurred to me when I was 29. I never thought that at this age I would be struggling with my eyesight. Got to go to sleep, Kuya Jay. I'm so tired working and giving a massage to my dad. Hey, I heard that's a good business. I used to get the house calls when I was living in Pasig. We got house calls about once a month, so not all the time, but I loved it. It's like I didn't do that in America because it's such a high cost. It's like a week's worth of groceries just to pay a massage person, and they don't make house calls. You've got to go to their studio, so it's cost prohibitive, guys. So RM29 officials, miss you too. I'm grateful to see you today. Thanks for coming in. Just type in JAY. Let me get you a jacket. Let's see what I can. You need a jacket to type in JAY. Nightbot won't recognize you if you don't have a jacket. Okay. Well, it will recognize you if you put too many emoticons in there. It will give you a timeout. So not too many emoticons. I think you can put in 3 or 4. So that's okay. At one time, you can do 3 or 4, and then you can do it again and again. But you gotta wait a few seconds. That way, I don't have 2 or 3 people running through, pushing my chat away. That can be annoying sometimes, guys. I'm sure you've all seen that, where there's a premiere or something, and then there's 2 or 3 people putting 20 or 30 emoticon, and then it makes the chat fly, and then you can't really stop and read anything. Bye, RS Cervez. Thank you. Oh, I already had it on. I'm not thinking today. 3 cups of coffee is never. Oh, I didn't finish it. That's why I'm going to warm that up. So, and my mistake today was, well, it wasn't a mistake. It was somebody came in the house and I had to tell them something, and but they were inside. I didn't want. Well, I wouldn't have wanted to make them wait anyway. See you later, RS Chavez. Thank you for stopping in. I'm grateful. So let's just run through that. You guys are all talking to each other. Sa pagpunta sa premiere ko, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for coming to my premiere. Bye-bye, RS Chavez. So, I got my besties in here tonight. That's good. That's always good. And I don't know who else is hanging out, but that's okay. We never know who's watching. It could be anybody. It could be someone could come in the next hour and watch the beginning. It's anything. Anything is possible. And regarding travel, I know I didn't put that in my title or description today, or did I? Yes, I did. Ask me some questions about travel. Do I want to do? Let me try that. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to do the pop out, but I'll have to keep looking. I'm going to move it to my big monitor, but then I'm going to have to keep turning my head and see if that's going to work. That might work. Let's see. I got a 32-inch extended monitor here, but I don't use it because of the audio changes. Oh, but I'm looking up. What? I'm not. Well, but yeah, it's part of it's above my eye level, and part of it is at my eye level, and part of it is just below my eye level. So I'm looking up and down. It's really tall, and I've got the chats covering the height of the 32-inch monitor. So maybe that will help me, and I'll just use that as a sideshow. I can still look straight ahead. So, and I know I'm thinking out loud. I should have put that in there. Thinking out loud. RM29 Fisher, now you have a jacket, so you can type in JAY, and the others will connect with you, and I will too. I will look back and I will try to do that. If I when I get time to review the stream, I will try to connect with you. I think I'm already connected, but I just wanted to make sure because that's the kind of person I am. I want to make sure of things. I'm not always sure of stuff. Gnome Street says, thanks for the support, Supine. So, wherever you are, I think you're still here. Oh, R. Chavez is the one that said had to go by. So, RM29, type in JAY. No need to drop your link. YouTube doesn't like that. So, just type in JAY, and then Nightbot will do that. Okay, so, yeah, like that. So, guys, connect with Gnome's Pute. Gnome's Pute is very supportive. She's my best friend. So, and I'm going to warm up my coffee. My microwave's right there. I'm not going anywhere. So. It took me 13 seconds just to press 1 3 on the timer. That was a fast 13 seconds. Is that how long it took me to sit down and wait for that and then hear that? And now I gotta go back. All right, I got my espresso. It got cold because I'm too busy talking. But I like to be silly sometimes. It doesn't hurt. I think when it's quiet around me, I can act silly a little bit sometimes, and then it takes my mind off of being upset about things that I can't control, things that are out of my control. Marcine, thank you for coming in. Good to see you. Hello to you. Guys, say hello to Marcine. Yeah. Thank you. Mega love shout out to you too, Marcine. Or is it Mare? Is it Mare or Mar? Mar. I know I've heard of some people named Mar, but also Mare. Hey, Mare. Mary. That means Mary, or I think. Mare. But it could be Mar. I don't know. I know both. That's why I'm not sure. I've heard both Ma and Mare. Mare is a term of endearment for Mary in the West, because I had a friend named Mary, and her girlfriends called her Mare. Hey, Mare. They didn't want to say E. They didn't want to put the E on it. Hey, Mare. It's short. If 2 syllables isn't short enough, then we go to 1. But only her lady friends called her Mare. Her besties. I don't know that one. I don't do that. You really got to get in good with me before I do that. Yeah, it's not hot enough. It's warm, but it's not hot. I like my coffee not burning hot, but I like it kind of hot. Like hot enough so I can't drink it fast. Don't drink this too fast. It's too warm. It's too warm in my throat, but it's not burning my tongue. Because when it's Mayor, let me give you a jacket, and then type in JAY, and then we make sure everyone's connected with you. So thank you. This is your first time here, so thank you for coming in. The coffee was good. I had 3 little. These are teacups. So 3 of these is what I had today since 7 a.m. 7:30. I got up about 7:30. So now it's 11. So I don't think I'll have any more coffee. It's possible, but not usually. I won't do that. So Supine's still in the house. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, who wants to talk? Don't tell me you're tired, guys. Let us see you. It's more intimate that way. Let us see you when you're tired. Sometimes it's good. I'm the same way. I'm not so talkative when I'm tired. When I'm tired, I'm like, I gotta say something, but I can't think because I'm tired. And then I'm not the same guy. But if you know me, you'll say, yeah, that's him, but I'm not the talkative one. I can't think the right way. And guys, Kevin's in the house. I'm looking at your chats, Kevin, going, Kevin's here, but I didn't say anything. So it's so funny. I'm glad I'm laughing because the travel situation's upsetting me, and the masks and all this nonsense. Now, I know for quite a while this has been going on a long time. So some of the big media has been trying to tell us to be careful what we're saying, and however they get that across to us. But I'm not disputing facts from the CDC and the WHO. I'm not disputing the facts, but facts are a funny thing. Facts don't care what you say. So I'm asking questions and I'm making statements and I'm saying the news networks aren't asking all the questions. They're just not. And I'm going to keep saying that. The news networks, the media, there's no one media asking every question. They're just not. And I keep saying that. And people should be saying that. Why aren't we asking all the questions? There's got to be something wrong with the fact that the CDC is saying now if you're vaccinated, you are safe and you don't need to wear a mask. Oh, but we're going to keep wearing masks because we don't feel safe. Oh, really? Really? So good morning, everyone. Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe the conversation is going to get started, and possibly. So it's funny how sometimes trouble can lead to results, like different results. This is what we want. We're doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, and now we need something different to get a different result. So, guys, say hello to Kevin Adamus, and let's get connected. So, I am going to Rams at the Gag. I have the tools, guys. I've been using the excuse that I didn't. Rams, you have now a mediator, a moderator. I guess it's a moderator. I didn't. I didn't look exactly at that. It is a moderator jacket. So that means you can type in JAY and get Nightbot to pop your link. Nightbot will search for your link and get you and bring you on board. Hessa channel's here. Where are you? Let me see. There's two. I have two chat streams because one lets me put you on screen and the other one lets me give you the blue jacket. And you hosts know that, but I'm just I'm just thinking out loud. I should make that my theme. Just thinking out loud, because that's what I do. I had to be careful, not only to be pleasant and kind at work, because in the hospitality business, that's what you're selling. That you're selling hospitality and the perception of value. So, as a controller, I couldn't just sit here and bitch and moan. But the other thing is, there's no place in work. A controller is in charge of accounting and HR. So there's no place for. I base my politics on philosophy. It's not, people say, oh, I hate politics. Well, it's because you don't understand it. And you can have a college degree. You can have a business administration degree or a degree in finance. And the day you get your degree is not the day that you understand a lot of things. It's the day you're ready to get started. That's so funny. Rams Atagak. I'm trying to tell myself how to say your name. That's what I do. I do that well. Actually, I had in my early days of hotel work, maybe a few years in, someone from Poland. He had a Polish name, and he checked into my hotel. Oh, he checked out. I checked him out. And I said, how was everything, sir? And he handed me his credit card. And he goes, I'm checking out of room, whatever, right? And I looked at his card real quick to pay his bill. And I saw his name. I can't remember his name. It's a Polish name. I didn't memorize the name, But I looked at it and I thought for 2 seconds, and I'm processing his card, and I handed him the card back. And now I've had his card for about 10 or 15, 20, 30 seconds. And I told myself how to say his name. And I looked at him and I went, "Thanks for being here, mister." And this was a long time ago. This was about 25 years ago, so I don't remember his name, but it was Polish. And the Polish names are funny because to English, they're funny in English because he spoke perfect English. He had the American accent. He said, "You're the first person that ever said my name the right way the first time." He goes, and then he ended up calling my boss. My boss, now, my boss recently became the CEO of a management company that was operating and running and in charge of 1,600 hotels. There's none larger, 1,600 hotels. He was the boss. And he was my boss then, and he was in charge of maybe 100 people, well, maybe 200 people. But that hotel had 100, but he was in charge of a few more people. But it's somewhere in between there. And but everyone looked up to him because he made everyone feel important. But he said, "Jay, do you remember Mr. Can't remember if it was Mr. Janikowski or something like that. Something like it was a ski name, and with a bunch of syllables." And I said, "Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. How can I forget?" He told me that I'm the only one that ever pronounced his name right. He goes, "Yeah." He called me and he said, "That's unbelievable." He goes, "People just don't understand how to pronounce names. Some names that they're not familiar with. So that's not unusual." Say hello to Mysterious Granny, everyone. I told myself I would keep up with the chat. Hello. Yep, just type in, guys, connect with Granny. If not, Granny is a good one. She's a great friend. Very supportive, by the way, guys. So these friends of mine in this chat stream are very supportive. So you would benefit from that if you care to think of such things. So she's only got 453 subscribers, but she's growing. And like me, I remember when I was under 453 for a while. I remember when I was under 100 thinking, wow, I got 72 subscribers. This is fantastic. I just got 50 because I had 23 or right around there. I remember having 23. It was before New Year's. It was around Christmas. It might have been right after Christmas, right around there. I had 23, and I thought to myself, I only had like 8 or 9, and now I got 23. I got 72. This is crazy. And I thought, wait a minute. Let me try to work on this and grow my channel. So I started looking at some of the big channels, and I mean like bigger than the live streamers. These guys are making videos. And say hello to Song for Anna, guys. Thank you, ma'am. Song for Anna is a good one, and I promised you, and I've been talking too much, so I'm going to do it now. I'm going to have Nightbot do that. Anna, if you're still here, I hope you are. Thank you for stopping in. Anna is very supportive. Anna has been instrumental in helping my channel grow. She doesn't know it yet, and I want to see. Anna, Nightbot is working, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take for that to pop up, but let me see if it's really going to work. It just worked for Mysterious Granny, so maybe it will take a few seconds for that to pop up. But I did have that in there, Anna. Let me see if it's still there. It took you over 4 years to get them to get excited when I had 43. Yeah. Well, it's a little quicker when you get connected with the right people and you keep posting videos. So I had a guy say, well, he had like 35 subscribers and he was in a live stream, and he said, well, I'm going to wait till I get 100 and then I'm going to start posting videos. And that's not the advice I got from the super large, the guys with, 700,000 subscribers say that, Anna, type in JA. I don't know why that's not working. Let me take a quick look at Nightbot, and maybe that's not my my command. ANA. It's ANA. So why is that waiting? That's my command. How come that didn't work? Nightbot is in. The Nightbot just worked for Granny, so it should work. That's a strange one. I don't know, guys. That's a funny one. I don't know. It's working for you guys, so that's weird. It's in the commands just like that. Yeah, see that? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so guys, connect with Anna. Anna is a wonderful singer and has a good channel. She's a good one, guys. So if you're not already connected, and maybe all of you are. Lolita, hi. It moved. It moved on me. So hello, Lolita. Kalaline. Lolita Kalalin. Hello. And I will give you a moderator. So I don't know if everyone's connected with you. So type in JAY and let's make that happen. It's one of the things I was always the one looking for hosts to help me figure that out. But now I like to do it. So there we go. So Lolita, go ahead and type in JAY. And I'm glad to see you. Uh, so much to talk about, but I do like to say that my main my first thought is to get to your chats. I think it's because she's saying both names instead of just Jay. No, I was talking about I have Nightbot set to work on some of my commands when I type something in. There are a few people, and I didn't take the time to get everybody, so that's the reason I'm not doing it for everybody. It's because I just didn't take the time. I have so much to do when I'm not on live stream. When I'm not doing this, I've got a lot of other things here to do personally. So the guitar doesn't magically play itself. I have to practice and teach myself. I've only been playing 11 and a half months now. So, in my language, I'm doing, if some of you may know, I'm doing Tagalog. I'm learning Tagalog and then I'm showing my progress. And those are hard videos to make. It's not just the speaking and the learning the phrases, but I have to make the videos and the text is hard. It's because it's tedious. So I have to do it twice. I have to put it on a spreadsheet. I have to get that together. I have to take a lesson and that's like an hour or more. And then I have to put it on a video and then I have to type into the videos. So, and if there's 50 phrases, that takes a long time. So those are the things I'm doing. And I'm always skipping something to do something else. So, but yeah, I have some preset Nightbot commands that should work. And Rose Adventures is here, guys. Let me see. RM29. Yeah, just type in JAY. Don't type in all the words. Just JAY by itself, and then make that one chat, and then Nightbot will pull your link from your channel. So, and Rose Adventures is here, and I just gave you a jacket too, if you want to do that. So, hi Rose. What's going on? Mega Mall love shout out to you. Do you know why I say Mega Mall love shout out? Because everyone says mega love shout out, and the Filipinos do that, and I think, well, they must know what the Mega Mall is if they're Filipino. So, and I used to live in Pasig City near Mandaluyong, and I used to go to Mega Mall 2 or 3 times a week. I skated there. I love Mega Mall. I eat lunch there. I do all sorts of things there because I didn't have a lot to do when I was alone. When I had people, that was different. But sometimes we went to the Mega Mall, and that was fun. We'd have Japanese food, Chinese food, Filipino food. It's a great place to eat. I don't know how many eateries they have there, but I know the Mall of Asia has over 400. 400 eateries at Mall of Asia, and I think Mega Mall is bigger. I'm not sure about that because the Mall of Asia has some outdoor eateries, but I'm not sure if they count. The portable ones I don't think count, but they have some strips outside too. It's like little outdoor. It's like an amusement park out there. It's crazy. It's nice. I love it. It's wonderful. I love the Philippines, guys. Get me back to the Philippines. How come they're not asking questions? Everyone's afraid. Are they told not to? Kumusta? I'm telling you, Rose. I'm telling you how I am right now. I want to travel. I belong in the Philippines. Ako ay Filipino. Ako ay Americano, but I love the Philippines. I love the Philippines. It's more fun. It really is for me. Lolita Kalai. Kalali. It takes me a minute to catch on to a name. But guys, connect with Lolita. There she is right there. Got 337. Don't worry. Keep going. Post videos. Talk to people in the live streams. That will help. Let's see. Who did I? Give me a second. I'm just trying to 11, 12. Okay, we've got 5 minutes to catch up to. That's okay. Connect with Lolita, guys. And guys, connect with Normspure because she is very, very supportive. And so is Ashley. So is starting to get a lot of chats. Mysterious Granny. So yeah, I don't know what happened to Supine. Yeah, you're saying Mall of Asia is bigger than Mega Mall keeps expanding. They have Mall 1, Mall 2, and they have the Fashion Mall now. I get lost there. I've been there like 10 times or maybe 20 times. And Mall of Asia too. It's like they keep changing it. They change it a lot. So they expand also. So yeah, so there's a new rink and everything. It's so yes, maybe, and we got the chat's moving. So yeah, but maybe Mall of Asia is still the largest. But Mega Mall is beautiful. And I was living there. I lived near both of them, but the most recent one was Mega Mall. So, but I love Mall of Asia too. There's no doubt about that because it's near the harbor. So, guys, let's get through your chats. Granny, Anna is a good one. I like to go on Anna's live stream, even if I'm just in the chat, because Anna is a wonderful singer. She lets me sing. Anna lets me sing. I don't know if I want to get that a song going. I just don't know because I don't have the right mixer. I can play the song on my old school vintage sound system, but it doesn't sound the same just on my laptop microphone. Say hello to the Hapsters, everyone. This is turning out to be a good day. Good morning from Hawaii. Hey, you know what? Today's Friday. It's a work day. If you're having coffee or something, maybe we could take a look at your side of the woods, your side of the tracks. Let me know. Wait a minute. What did I just do? Did that just pop in? I don't know. Where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know how many seconds behind my YouTube stream. It's 5 a.m. there. Let's see the 5 a.m. Mommy Hapster. It's 5 a.m. Yeah, it's a 6-hour difference, so it's about 5:19 over there, right? So, aloha to you too. Good morning from Hawaii. I keep forgetting that. I know that because we get a few friends from Seattle and California and Oregon, and I know that they're a few hours behind. So they should be, but they should be up now too. But who knows? If they're live streaming until 2-3 a.m., they're not up yet. I can't stay up with them. It's too late here. It's just later here. It's like England. They can't stay up till, if it's 10 o'clock here, it's 3 a.m. in England. So that's the funny thing about everyone chatting around the world. So, hey, thanks for hanging out, guys. Anna, are you still live streaming? I know you were on early today compared to normal, or lately what you had been doing lately. So there it is, guys. There's my live, my StreamYard. It's always fun to have someone popping up, and I've had a couple of co-hosts, but I don't know who I can get up here to come in. I've actually had a few, but I don't know who can be my semi-regular co-host because it's I don't schedule it. I tell everyone I'm here about 3 days a week. 1 week I did every day, but then I said, well, I'm going to cut that back to 3 days a week. And I normally do that, and it's usually around this time, so that stays consistent. Let's see. Support both. Thank you, RM. Thank you. Oh, okay, Mommy Hapster. That's fine. Do you know how many people go live from when they're lying down in bed and they're live? They do it all the time. I could name 5 people right in my head right now that I've seen lately, like in the last 2 weeks, that have done that. Lying on the bed, go on the mobile, and they're live. It's like, hi, thank you, Paul. I don't know why they do that, but there are people that do a live stream and they're sleeping, and we see them lying down, sleeping and snoring, and they're live. I think I just skipped some chats. Forgive me if I did that, guys. Oh no, I don't. I guess not. But let's see. Host J Mike, I'm just dropping my talk with you. Time to sleep now, host. Good day to all and good night to Philippines. Okay, Rose Adventures. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you next time. Thank you for stopping by. Keep it on the BG. That's what I do sometimes when I can. Support when I can. Yeah, that's what I do too. When I see that you are going live or you were live, or I say, maybe she's still live, I'll pop in. A lot of people do that. They pop in and like you're either in the middle or the end, or you've been going for a while, and then they pop in. It's like, okay, well, it would have been great if I came in right with the countdown, but or however that works. Today I just went live. I didn't do a countdown, so but I promised that I would go live on Wednesday. I said I'll go live either Thursday or Friday, and then I wasn't here yesterday, so I thought, okay, today's the day. I wasn't sure if I was in the right mood to talk because I had to say to myself, okay, I'm going to need 2 or 3 hours, and I'm going to need to feel. I need to feel like talking, and I know sometimes I like to talk, but there are things wearing on me that my family. It's a sad time for my daughters, and I felt that sadness too. And guys, I skipped a few chats, but say hello to Moods of the Mountain. Good morning from New England, Moods of the Mountain. So, not sure what mountains you live in. You talked about that you were in mountains, but I don't remember where. But that's okay. I love the mountains in Antipolo. When I'm on a hill here. I live on a hill. My backyard, if you've seen pictures of my backyard in my videos, it starts to go up a little bit. I'm not in the mountains, but the hills are here. So New Hampshire is mountains, but southern New Hampshire is hills, so it's not as much mountains. But it started, if you go north from here, it gets higher and higher. So the hills are here. So, and then the mountains just get bigger as you go north all the way to the Canadian border. So that's what I have here. So it's bumps and rocks, I call them. Hills, they call them hills. I guess this is a hill. What hill is this? I think this is Keys Hill. There's Bush Hill, there's Keys Hill, there's Bear Hill, it's just hills here. So Kevin, what's up? What are you going on? Yeah, just saying hello to each other. So yeah, we got a good number of people in the room. Thanks guys for hanging out. Popping in and out, I guess what you're doing. That's fine. We all have to do that. No streaming in bed. Mommy Hapster, you know who's doing that because we have a lot of friends in common, and so people are doing that, and they're women. Women do it. Maybe there's a guy here and there, but I don't really notice what the guys are doing. The guys are looking at the girls. The guys are. It's good to be connected with them, but we're not really staring at each other. We're not paying close attention to each other. I don't think. That's not what guys don't do that. So if there's 2 guys that are more front, a little bit more in common with each other, that could happen too. But like Kevin, I will go on Kevin's live and he'll invite me up, and then I'll just sit there and smile. It's like, okay, who wants a nosebleed? Who wants a nosebleed? My Tagalog is slipping, Mommy Hapster, because I'm skipping my live streams. This is my language lesson time, and I'm on live streams now. So I don't have as much time to do my lessons. Instead of an hour, it's like a minute or 2 minutes. So that's hurting my progress. I am sorry to say. Okay, Rose Adventures, thank you so much for coming in. If you're connected with VIPs, you are a friend of mine. So And time to catch up to the chats again. I don't, because StreamYard sits still until I move it. If I move it, then it goes all the way to the end. So it's hard to move StreamYard, so I don't see the newest chats coming in. But YouTube it's a minute behind. So Margie TV's here. Margie, hello. Sorry, I'm not looking at both because one chat is caught up and the other one isn't. It is, but I'm not. It's not in the viewer. I don't have that. I'm not looking all the way to the end of the view of the viewer. So it's just the way I'm doing it because I don't. I'm looking at the display and then there's a couple I can see after that, but that's it. Because I don't want to lose my place. It's just the way I like to do it. I'm trying to figure out the perfect way. Ungaiko, hello. Let's get to your chat. We cannot be on everyone's schedule. That's right, Hapsters. Mommy, I think you like to be called Mommy Hapsters. When I first saw your channel, I went, I need to get to know who that is. I didn't know why. Something just said, I want to know who that is. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what anyone thinks of me unless they tell me. So that's the way it should be, I guess, right? Because there are some people, I don't want to point anyone out, but they will say, that's a bad person. You're not going to like them. And then they don't like you. I don't like to follow that way of doing things. If someone says, that's a weird person, don't pay attention to them. That's actually a wrong way of thinking. So I don't like it. I won't go by that. I will take a note of it and then I will wonder what maybe there's something wrong with that in the first place. So, guys, connect with Lolita Kalalin. If you're not already. So, Moods of the Mountain. Yeah. Oh, Norway. Okay. Yeah. I'm Norwegian and I didn't remember that. You may have said that in that, but I didn't make a note of it. I know it because there's a few Norwegians around my corner of YouTube. And, there's billions of people on YouTube, so it's hard to know everybody. And so I'm grateful to know so far who I know, because it's a good way to start. So there's something good about everyone. Everybody has something to offer, but not everyone has all the time to offer things all the time. That's what's bothering me right now. I don't want to get into anything personal, but there's a lot to do and there's a lot of people expecting things and it's too hard and that can be stressful. Thank you so much, guys, for what you are doing for me. Let's see, I want to match that up. So there's a streamer that is going to the Philippines next and he has no ties to any family or anyone in the Philippines. I guess it's open now? No, they're not open now. That's what's bothering me. They have quarantines, but it's only for Balikbayans and OFWs and former Filipinos. So if you're a former Filipino, that means you're Filipino, and they're letting you get a visa. You still have to get a special visa. It's special visas now. Or if you have children or whatever it is, they're changing the little idiosyncrasies of the rules, there's little twists and turns inside the rules, and they keep changing them every week. It's to me that's kind of absurd because it doesn't work for me. But I'm not trained to throw a wrench in the machine. I think that's unnecessary. That's what they're doing. I think it's unnecessary. I'm not going to go there and infect everybody. I'm not. So that's the problem. And there's things that we're not being told. Yes, they're giving us facts, but the facts aren't everything by themselves. We need to be able to understand what it means, and I'm analyzing. I'm using the laws of large numbers to analyze. I am a numbers analyst. That's what I have been for over a quarter century. And I don't consider myself a top analyst. I consider myself someone who is capable of analyzing numbers. That's all I'm saying. So I like to come to logical conclusions. It doesn't mean I know everything. It does. I'm never going to say I know everything. The more I learn, the more I realize that there's even more to learn that I don't know. And if there's anyone that doesn't agree with that, then I feel sorry for them because they don't know everything either. A PhD doesn't know everything. Let me just say that. But it doesn't mean I know more about their PhD than they do. I won't say that either. So I'm logical. I don't consider myself a fool. So maybe this. I heard that too. I was not lucky enough to get married yet to a Filipino. That is my hope and dream that I can do that. But I need to be there to do that. Because we're not going to go to Mexico together and do that. That won't be the same. Everyone makes everything sound easy. Oh, you can go to Malaysia and do that. Well, really, what are the Malaysian customs? Are they going to let an American and a Filipino go there and get married? Oh, what's your address? Oh, we're living in a hotel. Sorry, we're not going to let you do that. And they're not Christians, I don't think. So that's the other thing, too. I just don't know. I don't know if that's going to work for me. And I know I'm blowing over that, but there's questions that aren't answered. People are saying things, oh, you can go here and there. You can go to Costa Rica. But is Costa Rica really going to help me with something that doesn't do anything for them? I just don't know. I haven't looked into it either. So I admit that I don't know because I'm not looking into it. But so there's always a lot of people that skim over things. And I do sometimes do that too. But for what it's worth, I think we're already relatively safe. San Francisco think, oh, we're going to keep wearing masks, even though our own CDC said that if you're vaccinated, you don't need a mask anymore. Oh, we're going to question that. Well, how come you're not asking the other questions? I don't understand it. There's more that I believe to be true that I'm not saying, because I don't want to say too much. I think I've said enough for now, anyway. There's so much more to say that I haven't said. So if somebody accuses me of it, I'll say, where did I say that? But I believe more to be true than what I'm revealing from my mind. I wasn't an idiot growing up. There was a television show. And sorry that I paused on the chats, guys. There was a television show hosted by a well-known American comedian. A redneck. He considers himself a redneck, and everyone there's other comedians in jokes, a world of jokes that talk about how stupid rednecks are, and this guy isn't stupid. Comedians are knowledgeable. Doesn't mean they know everything. It doesn't mean that cleverness is not wisdom. Comedians are clever. Cleverness is not wisdom, but it doesn't mean they don't have any wisdom. It just means that cleverness isn't wisdom. You can't just say a joke and he knows everything. But Jeff Foxworthy had a show called "You're Not Smarter Than a Fifth Grader." Now, grade 5, there's 12 grades through grade school, and then there's higher learning, college and graduate school, and master's degrees and PhDs and all this sort of thing. But the curriculum in the 5th grade is actually too hard for everyone. One of his prize contestants was a 6th grade teacher, and she failed. And the consequence at the end of the game is if you fail, you have to say, "I'm not smarter than a 5th grader." And here's a 6th grade elementary school teacher. At the end of the show, she had to look at the camera and say, "I'm not smarter than a 5th grader," because the curriculum is actually quite hard in the 5th grade. And so that's my claim to fame, guys. My grades weren't perfect either. I had a 99. Hello. Doesn't mean I know everything. It just means that I'm not stupid. Right? So let's catch up to the chats, guys. Let's see what we got here. What do we have? Rose Adventures. What? No, my heart's in the Philippines. Yeah, so I do know some places. I've been around Luzon. I've not been everywhere in Luzon. I've not been to 100 Islands. I've not been to there's a place, I forget the name of it, on the northeast part. Ilocos Norte, I think it is. I haven't been up that far on the east, but I have been to Apari and Taguigaraw and Cagayan. I've been to Antipolo. I've been to other parts of Rizal, not everywhere. I've been to Batangas City, but not the beaches. I want to go to the beaches. I took a bus through Nasugbu, but I want to stop and stay there for a while, a day or two, or whatever. And I want to see the beaches, maybe 2 days. I want to, because I think those beaches are nice. So you got Nasugbu and you have Batangas. There's some nice beaches there. I want to go there again and visit. But I have been there, and I've been to Tagaytay. Tagaytay was my favorite place, and it's sad what happened. The volcano was sad. It destroyed the crater lake, and I don't know what it looks like now. I haven't not been able to go back. Who's been to Stavanger? We hiked the fjord. The fjord is you hiked it. Is that like a mountain or something? Stavanger, we hiked the fjord. So yeah, I've not been to Norway, so that's incredible. Even though I'm Norwegian, I've not been there. Jan vlog done tikit. Did I miss somebody? Let me look up on my. I don't know. Alapora Sweet Pea. Hello. I missed you a couple of minutes ago, but Alapora Sweet Pea, I gave you a jacket. If you're still here, it's been a few minutes since you popped in, but I give you a jacket. That means you can type in Annabelle Bautista. Hello to you too. I think it jumped. And Alapora Selgling, you too. Thank you for stopping in. You have jackets. You can type in JAY. Ungay Ko, I think I got you. That was a few minutes ago. Yep, I got you. So you guys have jackets now, which means you can type in JAY, and Nightbot will do that for you. No need to drop your own link. So thank you, Lolita, for letting me know that I missed 3 people. I'm grateful for you guys stopping in. Shout out Margie TV. Margie, thank you. Oh, I'm falling behind. If I missed anyone, let me know. Okay. So I struggle with the speed of the chat. I know it's there. I know I missed a couple of you, but the speed of the way it moves, that's causing me grief. One is moving too slow. It's pretty much caught up, but the YouTube side there is a delay for the most recent chat. But StreamYard is caught up, but I'm not looking at the end. That's the problem. Marcin, thank you for coming by. Back. Thank you for Bumalika. Salamat, maraming salamat po. Annabelle Bautista. You have a jacket. You can type in JAY if you like. I know a lot of people are coming in and out. This is hour number 2. So, wow, has it been an hour? It feels like I'm just getting started and it's already been an hour. So, and no entertainment yet. Should I sing a song? Maybe I should. Can I see if I can do that? Let's try that. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I just had a brain freeze. The writer's block. You know what they call writer's block? Or I have thinker's block. My thinking is blocked. What should I do? What do you do when you have thinking block? Well, you tell yourself, what do I want to talk about? Or what am I doing? What do I want to do? Then you go read. You go, where do I read that? I'm reading it on YouTube. So I have an ad running. So I get the karaoke track. I'm going to do it, I guess. I'm going to give it a shot, guys. So as soon as I can skip that. Let me see if there's any sound coming out. I'm old school here. love you, yeah. 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 Oh, babe, I love you so. I want you to know that I'm gonna miss your love the minute you walk out that door. So please don't go. Don't go. Don't go away. Please don't go. Don't go. I'm begging you to stay. You leave, least of my lifetime. I've had one dream come true. I was blessed, loved by someone as wonderful as you. Please don't go. Don't go. Don't go away. Please don't go. I'm begging you to stay. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Babe, I love you so. I want you to know that I'm gonna miss your love the minute you walk out that door. So please don't go. Don't go. Don't go away. Hey, hey, hey. I need your love down on my knees, begging, please, please don't go. Don't you hear me, baby? Don't leave me now. Oh, no, no. Please don't go. Want you to know that I love you so. Please don't go, baby. Please don't go. Hey guys, where are we on the chats? Let's see. Guys, connect with Fluttering Leaves. Just type JAY, please. Please don't go. Guys, thanks for coming in and chat and hanging out. Please don't go. Let's see, where are we? Ha. Did you like that? I gave it my all. That was I don't always have that exact energy. So, and I know, let's see, Marcin's still here. Annabelle Bautista still here. Marcin, Cookie Pokes. Thanks for popping in. Hope you like that song, guys. Melody, what did you hear? Did you hear? I said yesterday or Wednesday, I said, you know what? I do a little singing sometimes on different live streams, but not on mine. I don't sing on my own live stream. So, but there you go. That's my first time to sing on my own live stream. So let's take a look at that. My first time. Don't ask me to do that one more time. Don't. So that's the what I use right there. That's the one. Mommy Hamsters, were you listening? I hope someone heard that because thank you. I'm not a great singer. I only do couple of songs, and it's because I don't know what else to do. What other? I know Simon Cowell from American Idol. He always said, you're a good singer, but you shouldn't have done that song. He said that more than once to a lot of people. People used to think, oh, he's the bad guy. Well, guess what? In football, in NFL football, everyone hates Bill Belichick, and he wins. He's had his team in half the Super Bowls in 20 years. 10 out of 20 Super Bowls, the Patriots were in the Super Bowl, and they won 6 of them. And the 4 that they lost were close. 1, 2, 3. He lost 3. He won 6 and lost 3. So he was. I forgot the exact count, but I have to go look that back up. But anyway, even the ones he lost were close. So, but they hate him. But he's the greatest. But yeah, because everything has to be just right. So the song has to be just right. The song has to work for you guys. And I'm not the greatest singer, but if I do a song like that, it sounds better. So, hey, Melody, 10% here. Where I don't see that. So my YouTube is. My YouTube is 2 minutes or the better part of 2 minutes behind. I'm not sure why. And StreamYard stays still until I move it, and then it goes too far, and then I miss. That's when I say oops. When I say oops, it's because I push StreamYard too far. So at Melody, I don't know if you're still here. I love that you popped in. I use the chats for my show. You don't. Or I don't know if you ever put chats up. I don't notice that, but you guys, Melody has a great show. Melody, type in JAY if you're listening. Type in JAY. I know you have a jacket. Yeah, you have a jacket. So, because some of these, I think, want to get connected to you. Some of the guys here or the girls. But Melody doesn't typically use the chats on screen. But she has a great channel. I love her channel. I learned something here and I learned something there, and then I try to keep in mind of it. Try to keep it on my mind, and I sometimes feel my own limitations. So I know I can do things and I can talk about things, but I also know I have limitations. Melanie, you want me to play on the guitar? My warm-up is 40 minutes, so you don't want to see me warming up. So if I pick it up right now, I only did like 2 minutes of warm-up, and that was about an hour ago. So I'm not really warmed up. I could try, but it's not this. When I make a video, I'm warmed up, guys. So, and then what I do is I'll make a long video and I cut it short. I don't edit in between. I just cut off the beginning and the end, and then I have 4 minutes, and then I put that in a video with an intro and an outro, and then you like it. I hope you like it. I've only been playing, this is month 12, guys. I've only been playing for the 12th month now, and I don't have an instructor here. I don't take lessons. I'm just learning the best way I can, and I'm practicing the major scales, and I do that at least 40 minutes a day. So, and some days an hour or more. And it's boring, but I try to make a song out of the scales. And then when I find a jam track that fits, I will play that on a video, and it doesn't get copyrighted, guys. I did something with a little hint of Joy to the World last December, and it got claimed, but I won the claim because I said, hey, that's a standard, and that's what I was doing. I was playing the A major, C minor. I forgot my scales. I told them that I was playing the A major scale and with a little lick of Joy to the World, and I won. I think I can't remember who made the claim. I think it was BMI or one of those, and they dropped it, and that's my song now. That's the pop guitar solo with my big smile with the short hair. That's what that one is. Well, I played the solo with the long hair, but the thumbnail has the short hair. So it's pop guitar solo. There was a claim on that, and I won that, so that's mine now. But it's not really, I don't sing. I didn't know what to sing there. I just wanted to play the instrumental. That's what I do. Voldemiro. Valdemiro Vindo, hello, thumbs up to you. You know what? Give me a second here. I want to give you a jacket so you can type in JAY. So type in JAY. If I can do this, give me a second. I want to look at something on the other chat stream. I have two chat streams. So Valdemiro, thank you for coming by. Thanks for stopping in. I'm grateful for everyone. You have a jacket. Type in JAY in Nightbot. I have Nightbot. We'll drop your link if you type in JAY. Mickey laughs. Marcin still here. Doreen Humby is here, guys. So say hello to Mickey laughs, and she says hello, everyone. Doreen Humby TV. Hello, everyone. You have jackets now, guys. You can, and Mickey laughs. Let me. YouTube's moving now. Okay, so I think you all have jackets. Let me know if that didn't work. So that means you can type in JAY. Get your links shared, guys. Share, connect with each other. It's not the purpose of my channel to connect with each other, but I think it's a good thing. And if we're seeing at least one video of each other, that's helpful. That we can support each other. I think it's worth 4 or 5 minutes of my time. I will do that. If you guys connect with me, I will do that. I will do something to help support. But it might take a day or 2 days. But it's there. I can see you. If you're a public subscriber, I can always see you, and then I will come back to you soon. One guy, I came back to him. It was like a month later, and I made a comment on his video, and I told him that I was grateful that he connected with me, and he was so happy to see. He never expected that, and so we're friends now. That's a good thing, because now we're watching each other, and that's good. You're a guest of Mickey Laugh. That's good. Thanks so much, Mickey Laughs. Doreen Humby TV. Thank you, guys. Yeah, just type in J. If you have the blue jacket, you can type in JAY and Nightbot. I skipped a couple of your chats, but you guys are just saying hello. So I want to mention everyone that's in my chat in my room at least once to let everyone know that I know you're here. I see you. I will probably look back later and see who was here, but I won't have the chance to say it, so that it only works when we're live, right? Thank you, Mommy Hapster. I've always wanted to think out loud. I've had an old girlfriend said, "You talk way too much." Bless her. The key word there is old. Old girlfriend. That means former girlfriend. No, she said, "You think way too much." It's even worse when you're chatting. You think way too much. Well, okay, that means we don't share the same philosophy. And if you say you hate politics, people say, "Why are you going to talk politics? Did you just talk politics?" No, that's my philosophy. That's who I am. The more you know, the more people don't like it if they don't know. What did Jesus say? If you share my word, they will hate you. Like they hate me, as they hated me. Yes, I love connecting. Connecting is a good thing. If I connect to gamers, and I connect to people who make flowers or make stitched pictures of flowers. I forget what they call that. Crocheted things. It's a flower. It's nice colors, and then you can put matting on it and frame and hang it on the wall. I mean, I had some of those on my walls for years. I appreciate that. It's not what I do, but I appreciate that people do that. So, and gamers too. I don't game it. I don't do the gaming anymore, but and it's become more sophisticated now. It's the picture quality is better, obviously, and the games are more they're more involved. There's more technology in the games, but I love the old games. The old there was auto racing game called Need for Speed. It was on Sega Genesis from the 90s, from the early 90s. I loved that game. I had the Lamborghini. I loved the Diablo. I think it was the Diablo. I forget what model it was, but I loved that game. Um, and Sonic the Hedgehog. I won level one, game one, and then the game two, I got all the way. You have in the final zone, the death egg zone. You have to hit the enemy 8 times with your feet off the ground, and you get a hit. And it was so intense. I got 7, and I thought I'm gonna win it, and then I went, what happened? I didn't do it. So, and it's so hard to get back there. Now you can save the level you're at, but you don't have enough extra lives. So for me, it was out of reach, but I was like right there because you get past the final zone that's in the game that's listed, the scheduled chapters. You get past that and you get it. Now there's some new zone in outer space, and it's like, what the heck is this? And then I had to win that, and it was like impossible. But that was a long time ago. I just said, you know what? I don't have the energy level for that anymore because it's a mental energy and it's also your hands. And I just, I don't have the time for that anymore. You got to dedicate your day to that. So let's see. Who did I miss? The Rights Way. Did I get you? Oh, no. Mickey last. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Gory nosebleed. Don't say that. I'm not sorry. Nosebleed. I can't speak. I'm not fluent in Tagalog. I'm taking lessons, but my live streaming is interfering with my language lessons. So I'm on hold there. I do look at it a little bit, but it's not enough. So I'm not fluent. It's hard. We're told, and we know that Filipinos speak English. They all say, my English is not too good. Well, we understand you. When you do what English you speak, it's okay. It's not bad at all. It's very good. So even though you don't sound like an American, the English say that the Americans don't sound like the English. And the Mexicans say that the Puerto Ricans don't sound like the Spanish. So it happens all around the world. There's always different ways of speaking the language. Filipinos have their own English, and it's fine. I understand it. Now, if I go to the southern state in the United States, their English is different. Louisiana is different than Florida. And New York is different from Boston, but the people in Florida think, well, you're either from New York or Boston because that's what you sound like. And you have to be a Bostonian to know that the New Yorkers sound different. It's so funny. The Rights Way, hello. There you are right there. Hello. Thanks for stopping in, guys. When I start the day, it's like 1, 2, 3 people watching, then it's 4, then it's 5, and I'm talking for a while, and then next thing I know, there's 8, 9, 10. So that's good. And it's a steady 7, 8, 9, 10. So I like it. This is where I have my energy to talk and think out loud. Thinking out loud, it's hard to, just because I don't have a co-host. I'm willing to let someone up here if you want to talk. Or just say hello. You don't have to be like me and say everything. You can just say your own thing, whatever it is you do. Have I done commentating before? Mickey laughs. I was a hotel controller for a quarter century, 26 years, in charge of accounting and HR. I did interviews. I did some front desk work before that. But it was my job to interview people and to supervise interviews, to supervise the hiring process, and to sit in on when somebody had to be disciplined, which means spoken to officially on paper and documented. And that's coaching and counseling. If somebody makes a mistake or if there's a problem one day, we don't just call them in and say, yeah, you're fired. It doesn't work that way. Because I say to everybody, we don't hire you to fire you. You're not hired because, I like to fire people. Firing people is not part of the job. Hiring people and then telling them how to get better, that's part of the job. I had to say this, some person was calling out sick every Monday, and I said, we need you on Mondays. I need you. That Monday is the most important day of the week. because hotels never close. But obviously, you can't work every day. We have to we have to we have to move people around. Some people work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then they have the other days off. And then some people work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then they have the other days off. So we have to juggle people to be there every day. So if I find out somebody is like calling out sick every other Monday, it's like, hey, Monday's payday. We're accounting. We do payroll here. So you don't do payroll, but I do. But if you're not here, I can't do payroll because I gotta handle what you do. So that's what happens. So you got to tell them that, and we talk about that, and we say, you know what? Picture this: you're in accounting. You could be doing my job someday, but you have to learn. Now, it's boring. Accounting can be boring, but it can be exciting and interesting too, because we do everything. If there's a problem at the front desk, we help them sometimes. Sometimes they'll send us phone calls. It's like, okay, that's a lot. That's too much. Because we're handling credit card disputes and things like that. But part of my job was to call meetings and say, okay, front desk, send me 3 or 4 people, as many as possible, because you have like 10 people, or 11 or whatever it is. Send me half of them today, and then send me the other half on Friday or whatever day they can come. Because we have to have a half hour or 1 hour meeting. So I'll have 5 or 6 people in my meeting, and I'll have flip charts, and I'll talk to them, and I'll say, at the end of this session, you guys are going to know these 5 things. Any questions? Stuff like that. So I'm talking in front of people. Yes, I did that a lot. So sometimes it's managers. Hey, managers, here's what we have to be aware of. I wasn't the top manager, but it's my job to make sure that we're doing everything right. Why do we do that? Well, because this ensures the integrity of the operation. The owners want us to have integrity, and I have to prove that. It doesn't mean no one stole $1. It means, or took $1 and said, okay, I need lunch, I'm taking $1. It doesn't mean that. It means that we have controls in place that discourage that sort of thing. Okay, so if you took $1 to buy lunch, where's the receipt? Where's the note, the ticket, the voucher that says here's what we did, and then there's a budget for that stuff. But who's in charge of that budget? Is it the front desk manager? Is it the HR manager? Is it the food and beverage manager? What are we spending that money on? And then what is that? So I'm always talking to people. Yeah. And sometimes it's more than one person. Or we'll have like department meetings where everybody in food and beverage is in the kitchen having their monthly meeting. And then I'll say, hey, chef, I want to come to that meeting. So let me know what time it is. And then I would come, and then I would talk to everybody and say, hey, guys, I'm accounting your food and beverage, but here's what we have to be aware of. So, like people are saying, yeah, I don't want to pay for my dinner yesterday because the hot wings were too hot. So you guys got to talk to people. You have to ask them, why were the hot wings too hot? Well, they told me it was mild. Okay, that's a different reason. So I would talk to them about that stuff, and then everybody would be there in a circle. So I'm talking to a circle of people all the time. Yeah. And I wasn't the best, or I wasn't the one talking all the time, but yeah, I did do that. Annabelle, I need to see that in brighter light. I don't have the brightest. The window, when I put a message up like this, a chat is on screen. When I do that, it turns dark on the stream, so I can see it. I can see which one is up, but then I can't read it because it's too small. I'm here, only host, listening while changing my pillowcase and bed sheet. Oh, you're getting ready for bed. Oh, nice. That's okay. That's okay. I am grateful for that. Thank you for coming here to do that. Mickey Lass still hanging out. Let's see how far behind I am. Oh, that means the scroll jumped all the way to the end. So I can't see how. Okay, so Mickey Last is there. So anyway, say hello to Sean T. Uber, guys. Sean, I invited Mommy Hamster up here, but she said she still had bedhead and she didn't want to. she doesn't do the live streams from bed, so like everybody else. Not everybody, but there's a bunch of people that do that, and they're women, mostly women. I don't keep a close eye on the guys. So, guys, I will skip a couple of your hellos to each other. I just want to make sure that I say hello to everyone that's here. Let me know if I missed anyone. Marcin is still here. Thanks a lot for hanging out. You guys have choices. It's Friday night, and so if you're hanging out with J Mike, that's great. That's just great. Sean T. Uber, did you see me singing? I know there was a few of you still here when I sang. I did my KC in the Sunshine Band. That was my best version of that song. I know I screwed up the Sinatra song. Usually I do that okay. And I screwed it up on Song for Anna. I was there last week, and I thought I'm going to do this because I always do it well. And then my voice was in the wrong octave, and then I tried to switch it. It was stupid. It sounded like I didn't know what I was doing, and that happens. I'm not a professional singer, guys, but if I'm in a good mood, I can sing a song. Not just any song. It's got to be. I only know of a few songs that fit me. So, and I'm sure that maybe there's a few others that I'm unaware of that, if somebody helps me, that we can get started. And soon, I hope when I get to the Philippines, I will have that, but I just don't know. Right's Way, thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Right's Way. I appreciate it. I am grateful. I'm grateful for whatever connections I have right now. And I'm also grateful for the 1,000 that I hit. It still goes up and down. I just noticed, because you notice when it goes to 1022 and then back down to 10 something a little bit low, you notice that, because I don't want to go to 999. I don't think I will, though, because YouTube sent me a congratulation and they told me it was bananas. So for whatever reason, I don't know if they have censors that say, yeah, he always says bananas, but I say it because that's what everyone tells me to say. So I'm trying to go with the flow. But yeah, talking, you can't just talk to the audience from nothing. Like, I was a DJ. I remember in 1979, it might have been 78. An old friend of mine says, "Hey, I DJ'd a bowling banquet. There was like 50, 60 people there." He says, "That was a lot of fun. You have great house parties. Why don't you partner up with me, and we can be a team, and we can do this?" And I said, "Okay, let's see." So we did a banquet, and it was good. But we used house sound system, the old vintage living room sound system. So the speakers weren't big enough, but it was okay. The room wasn't super large, but it was a big room. So my power amp overheated and it kicked off, but it was late. And so it took like 5 minutes to cool off. I didn't realize it at the time. I had a good power amp. And then we realized we can because I touched it, it was hot. And I said, "Oh, you know what? I think the fuse kicked because it's overheated. That'll cool down in like 3 or 4 minutes, and then we can get going, start the music up again." And that's what we did. And then I realized I'll get those little mini fans, and then that won't happen again. And it worked. And so just now they build the fans, the power amps, the big power amps, they build them with the built-in fans. That was right when they started doing that. Mine didn't have a built-in fan. If I figured out, like, later I got a case with a rack and I screwed it in, I could have installed the little mini fans there, but I used ones that were a little bit bigger. It wasn't hard to have those there. They didn't take up much space, so that's what I did. Instead of building it in the box, I didn't go that route. So that was a long time ago. I always took shortcuts, but the main thing was the music was good, and it was like, it had bang. So that's back when I was DJ Jason, and then I ended up getting some nice lounges. They loved me and I had some good lounges. And it's fun to get a foot in those doors, because then people look at you and they say, "Oh, can I buy a beer off you?" "No, you have to go to the bar." "Can you play the Macarena?" "Oh, sure." But we're going to do that a little bit later. You have to explain to people, "I can't do that right now. We're going to do it later. We'll do it later." "Oh, I'm leaving." "Oh, no, you have to stick around. I can't play it just because you're leaving, because then I will be leaving. They will tell me to get out of here." So you have to, people don't think about those things. I have to tell them. The people will say, "Can you play something I can dance to?" Yeah, it's playing. No, I want something I can dance to. No, it's playing. You gotta kind of be funny about it. Yeah, it's playing. Because people don't like it if you're not funny. If you're like, "Shut up, I'm already playing a song," they won't like you. And you have to learn that too. So I had a girl come in my booth once, and she tried to sit on top of the mixer. The mixer had the volume control for the room. It didn't have the power amp gain. It didn't have the power gain control. That was like in a cabinet. But there was enough gain so that she got on top of the mixer. She was trying to be sexy to me, I guess. And she was drunk. And she pushed the mixer volume all the way up. It's like, bang! Oh, get up! You can't do that! Stop that! Hey, you gotta be careful. Oh, there's so I could tell you guys stories about that. But let's keep up with the chats. Hold on one second before I do that. Yeah. Did you guys know I always pray before I start? I pray for joy and to be good to everybody. I wish to be good to everybody. And kind, kindness goes a long way. And I think I've been mentioning that in the last couple of minutes too. That you have to say things in a funny way, a nice way to people. Can you play something that I can dance to? Well, some people can dance to this, or something with a beat. Can you play something with a beat? That's a good one. Play something with a beat. So what's going on, guys? Hey, you know what? Who is feeling their coffee and their nerve today? I don't have a permanent co-host, but I would like to have like co-host, like temporary or part-time co-host, or sometimes co-host A, B, and C. I know I've had a few, and I've been a co-host also on a few live streams, but yeah, let's see. Where did I go? Yeah, Mickey, that's so true. I agree with that statement. Yeah, guys, Gnomes Pute Francos is a very loyal supporter. She will support you and help you if you connect with her. Aloha, Sean T. Yeah, you know what, guys? About once per hour or so, I drop it. I dropped the StreamYard link. How far away are we? Ooh. I keep thinking that I'm catching up because it's my aim to catch up to the chat, but I keep falling behind because you keep coming in. That's why. Simply Rich, still here. Thank you so much for hanging out. You have other things to do and other places to go. And I just jumped ahead. So let's see what we got. Simply Rich. Yeah, thank you so much. Brenda M. Swanson. Say hello to Brenda, everybody. Brenda is a great channel, wonderful channel. If you can type in, if you're still here, Brenda, type in JAY because I know some of these folks, friends of mine, will love to connect with you. Brenda's been very helpful to me, guys. I don't know if she's missing what I'm saying because I know it's been 10 minutes, and I'm sorry. I keep saying that I want to catch up with the chats, and I'm not looking at my big chat window, which I should. It's right there, and I'm not looking at it because the host is not paying attention, guys. That's the whole premise of my live stream, is to look at your chat. So Brenda's a good one, guys. Brenda, if you're not connected with Brenda Swanson, you might want to do that and check out her channel. So I know some of you may already be connected with her. Simply Rich, Marcin, Mickey Lass. Let me catch up with you guys. I'm looking at two chat windows. Sean T. Uber. Hey, saying hello to everybody. Let's get moving. Kings Never Die is here. Hey, brother. Thanks for popping in. I don't know if you sat and waited for 6 minutes for me to say hello to you, but there you are. He's got the eyes. That means he's taking a look. Noms Pute says, hi, Sean. Let's get moving. Kings never die. Hey, King. King says, hey, J Mike. Good to see you. Very good to see you, sir. King is another one. King is a big sponsor of a lot of these wonderful live streams, these hosts. King is a big sponsor for a lot of them. All I should say, all of them. So, very generous supporter. So you might want to get on his good side. Hey, if you're still here, King, or if you're on the background or whatever, type in JAY. Let me give you. I didn't give you a. I'll give you a jacket because I wasn't looking. So it happens to me a lot. So if you're still here and you see the blue, just type in JAY. Get some people connected to you. I know he is a big supporter of the generous live streamers. A lot of them are helping others around the world in some way. So that's always a good thing. There's nothing bad about that at all. Can't say a discouraging word about that. So yeah, Mommy Hamster, cereal is full of sugar, but it's so good. Even the healthy for heart Cheerios, the unsweetened Cheerios. I have Cheerios with unsweetened almond milk. The 30 calories per cup, which is low sugar, I should say. In the Cheerios, the regular Cheerios that doesn't have the extra sweeteners in it, that still hurts my teeth because I have receding gums. I'm almost 100, and it hurts because of the processed sugars. I don't know what they use, but the white chocolate is the sweetest chocolate in the world. The dark chocolate, the darkest chocolate is the least sweet, and the white chocolate is the most sweet. It doesn't hurt my teeth because it's real sugar. If you get the white chocolate with real sugar, like the Russell Stovers, it doesn't hurt. So, and I don't eat too much of that because sugar has a lot of calories, guys. Sugar has the most calories pound for pound of anything you can eat, except for the high fructose corn syrup and all those types of things they hurt my teeth under my gums for a reason because it's trying to tell me not to eat it. So that's my body's way of saying, don't eat that. So I don't eat it. I don't eat much sweets anymore. I used to love the M&Ms and things like that. I'm hiring. Yeah, I quit the job when I sold my Lexus because I realized, you know what? And I'm giving my house away as soon as I can get out of here because I don't need money. People say, "Oh, you're a cheapskate. You're just a cheap bastard who you don't have any money. You're a broke bloke. That's why you're going to the Philippines." That's the stupidest thing anyone could ever say to me. You're just a broke, cheap bastard because you're trying to get away from progressivism and leftism and all that nonsense. Oh, really? You don't know much. If you say that, you don't know much. You know almost everything that's in a box of tissue because you don't know how many I pulled out. But you don't realize that the world of knowledge is bigger than a box of tissue. You just don't realize it. So everyone knows something, people. And I'm sounding like indignant about it, but it's a joke. How, the CDC says, "Oh, if you're vaccinated, you may take off your mask." What were we waiting for? Really? I don't wear a mask, guys. I mean, unless they're going to have a police officer stand in front of me and say, "Get that mask on," I'm not wearing a mask. And I feel safe, and I feel like, and I honestly believe that I'm not going to infect you. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm saying that on YouTube because it's true. It is true. I am not likely to infect you because I'm not likely to be sick. I'm not sick. We're separating the healthy from the healthy, guys. Sean just woke up. So, Sean, get your coffee and come on down. Get your coffee and come on down. JB Vlog is here. Hey, JB Vlog. Did I say that right? Yeah. Hi. Type in JAY. I want to get you a jacket. Okay, so you have the jacket now. You can type in JAY. I keep trying to catch up, guys. So let's do that. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Say hello to Chef Arabo, guys. There's another one that's been very helpful to me. A lot of you. I owe a lot of thanks to a lot of big live streamers, the ones who are bigger than me, obviously, but Chef Arabo is one of them. Thank you so much, sir, for stopping in. You missed my song. I don't sing a lot, but I sang Please Don't Go by Casey and the Sunshine Band. If any of you saw that, let me know how that was, because I thought it was, I'm not great at it, but I thought it was better than what I've done before on that song. So, and there, I still have the window up there. I don't know if I'm going to do that again. It's hard to top that, so I don't want to do it less good. I don't want to ruin it. You know, when you do something great, what are you going to do for an encore? It's like if somebody goes viral, right? If you have a video in it, like Sean, if you do a video with your bird and the bird does something funny or says something, and it's like, and then all of a sudden it goes viral, what are you going to do next? Okay, so you had 700,000 views on one video. It's like a 1 minute video. You better do a 2 minute video. Take advantage of it. People are gonna. I do guitar videos. They're about 3.5 to 4 minutes on average. Most of them. My live streams are averaging, like, during the live they're averaging 9 minutes, but on the replay they're averaging 5 minutes. That's more on the replay. That's more than my guitar videos in on my best guitar videos. But I will say that because of the way I play, if you listen for 3 minutes or 2 minutes and 45 seconds, that's a long time. You probably are getting the feel that the rest of the video is going to be similar, and it will. So you are correct, guys. So I appreciate that. It doesn't really bother me too much as long as people are watching half of it. I'm pleased. I am super pleased. So did we catch up? I think we did. I don't know. Let me see. Who would say such a rude thing, Sean? A troll. Oh yeah. Ding ding ding. That's the correct answer. Troll. But people are trolls because they're undignified and they think that everybody else is stupid. I'm not saying that CNN is this or that. I'm not putting an adjective on it. I am saying that they're not asking all the questions. They're not. And they are saying things. I'm not going to single any one thing out that they say, but they are saying some preposterous things. I'm not going to say what that is, because to me it's preposterous, and to somebody else they're like, right on, that's right, you go dudes, and then they're going to tune in tomorrow to see the same thing, and it's like a soap opera to them. They went for years. They went for 5 years with Trump as president, because they went for the year that he was running, telling us how stupid he is. Well, he did what he told his voters he was going to do. He built the wall in a certain number of, and he fixed the economy. Well, for as long as they allowed it, and things were reversed, and now we're paying more for gas. That was almost immediate, and they did that because they shut off the pipeline. I don't want to get into the details because I'm not looking at the everyday news. But when a news story factually hits us, I will look at that. And I will separate the facts from the chat, the facts from the opinions. I have a right to my opinion, but you don't know anything about math and philosophy and ancient history, because you're disagreeing with ancient history. The atheists for 3,000 years have been trying to prove that the ancient history reported in the Bible is false, and it's not. They can't do it, and they've stopped trying. At least that's what an ancient philosopher. I lost the way I was trying to say that. An ancient history, a Bible theologian said that they've stopped trying. I wasn't going to talk about that, but that's why I was at a loss for words, because I'm not writing anything down, and I'm not looking at anything. This is all coming out of my head, guys, and there's nothing new going on except the worldwide shutdowns and travel bans and lockdowns and mask wearing on a world scale. That is kind of new. They were always wearing masks around China and in those places, especially at the airports. And I did get the flu in Hawaii. That's where I connected internationally one time, and I didn't get sick and die. And that's when they were having like the bird flu or something, one of those. I think it was the bird flu, or I don't know if it was Ebola. I think it was the bird flu. or the swine flu. One of those was going around, and I got sick for. But I went to work. I just wasn't feeling good. I didn't like call in sick and stuff like that. JB Vlogs, what's going on? Let's see. Oh, thank you, JB Vlogs. I'm just trying to learn and get better. I'm an instrumentalist. I don't sing and play guitar at the same time. I can sing. I just sang a song a little while ago. I can sing a little bit. I have limitations. I know that I can. And say hello to Emotion, guys. Hello. There's a good channel right there too. Emotion. Type in JAY. See if anyone's still hanging out. They might. If they're not already connected to you, they should. Isaac Hayes. I went blank and then I said Isaac Hayes. He's one of them. I mean, there's more than one mellow R&B artist from the 70s, but Emotion is his music background is from the early 70s, I think, possibly the 60s, but Chaka Rufus and Chaka Khan comes to mind and things like that. But he's not Chaka Khan singing. He sings, but he's not. Obviously, he doesn't have the female voice in his band. He's like a one-man band. That's incredible. I don't know what you feel like doing, but so far so good. So, and his channel is better than the size. Its size, so he should grow. I think. I don't know. I don't know if growing is interesting to everybody. I just wanted to see if I could do it. I don't need the money, guys. Somebody said to me, "Oh, you're not going to make any money doing that. Why should I subscribe to you?" I'm not interested in the money. I don't need it. I think living here is a waste of money. It's not worth it. This is a nice place, but I love the Philippines. I don't need everything to be the way it is here. It's too cold most of the time. It's going to be warm today. It's starting to get warmer now. It's May. Today's May 14th, so we're halfway. We're in the middle of May, so it's starting to get warm here. It'll be warm for a number of months now until the end of summer. So I'm going to love that, I guess. But I sold my car to get out of here, and now there's more travel ban extensions. So that seems to be the worldwide theme. But even in San Francisco, where most of their residents are vaccinated, they don't want to stop wearing masks. Don't tell me to wear a mask. I almost never wear a mask unless they won't let me in the store to buy my groceries. Then I'll put it on until I leave. And then when I come out the door, I see people going all the way to the car. Their mask is still on. Then they get in the car. Their mask is still on. I pull that mask right off. I need fresh air. I can't ice skate because they won't let me skate without a mask. I was suffocating. When I sat down for a rest because I couldn't breathe, I still couldn't breathe and catch my breath because I had to have my mask on. It was like ridiculous. I had to put my head down by my knees and take my mask off and breathe. And so I didn't go back. It's like, I can't skate with a mask on. There was like saliva coming out of my nose inside my mask, and my mask was getting wet. I couldn't breathe. It was horrible. So, guys, we will keep going. If I can find a co-host, and I'm looking for a regular co-host, but maybe not on the scale of every time I go live, but at least half the time that I go live, like I could possibly have my co-host today, because I've had 3 or 4 people come up, right, in the month and a little over a month that I've been doing this, and that's fun. It's interesting, and it gives me a chance to talk about something different. So that's always. Sean says hi, Emotion, and hi to JB Vlog. Yeah, still a number of people hanging out, so I am so very appreciative of that. There it is, guys. StreamYard. Click on, say hello. Show us what brand of coffee you drink. I have wearing masks, especially when during my run. Do you mean you hate it, or do you mean you have to do it and you don't like it? Yeah, you don't want to wear a mask out when you're running because you're not bumping into people, and not everyone is sick. That's kind of. We're separating the healthy from the healthy. Even if you catch COVID, if you're relatively healthy, you'll be okay. If you have comorbidities, you need to worry. So, I know my mother. She's old. She's fighting. Her body, her immune system is fighting. So, she's not really sick, and I don't think she's worried about COVID either. But obviously, when there'll come a time, she's taking medication, so I don't know what it is that, at her advanced age, there could be some things that she's fighting, in the form of maybe mild diseases or something. But I don't think she has diabetes or anything like that, but she could be pre-diabetic, I don't know, or high blood pressure or any number of things like that, where, HIV, COVID's not the only thing that is a danger to people with comorbidities. So is HIV. So there was a scare about that too, but we weren't like shutting down. That's kind of ridiculous. We were just saying, hey, don't have sex with strangers. Which, if you know anything about the Word of God, you would have already known that. And then they started saying, oh, wrap your playmate with saran wrap or plastic wrap, and it'll be safe. Really? That's what we're teaching our children. Not much to say about that, folks. That's not really where I want to go, but I it is what it is. I mentioned it, so it's worth a mention, but I don't want to go too deep into that. Not right now. Running in the trail is more safe for you, man. Yeah, so not everything is dangerous. You're not just gonna like take a breath, pull your mask off, and take a breath, and then all of a sudden you're gonna die from COVID. It doesn't work that way. We're relatively safe. Well, I mean, with any virus, somebody will die, but everyone is relatively safe. Most people are relatively safe, I should say. Yeah, see? Sean, if I have to be around people, I will wear a mask if the sign on the door says mask required and I need to go in there and get some supplies. Now they're saying if you're vaccinated, you don't need a mask. Well, what are they waiting for? We've been getting vaccinations now for months. It's like, are we stupid? I think we're waiting for somebody to say, hey, it's safe, but nobody wants to hear it. They don't want to hear it. It's crazy. It's absurd. They don't want to hear that it's safe. Really? Don't we all want to hear that it's safe? Well, you took a vaccine, you got vaccinated because you knew you would be safe, or you wouldn't have gotten vaccinated. So you knew that you wanted to get vaccinated to be safe, but you didn't think you were safe because they didn't tell you to stop wearing a mask. What is wrong with us? I want everyone to agree that they're safe. I don't want everyone to think, oh, well, even if the CDC is the authority, not the president. The president's telling you what the CDC is saying. Oh, what should I say? Yeah, I'm the president. Hello, CDC. What should I tell them today? Oh, it's safe. Okay. Yeah, everybody, I'm the president, and it's safe now. That's basically how it works. It's basically how it works. He's not an expert. He's an expert at popularity contests. That's what they're experts at. It's also called campaigning. The people who are elected in office, running whatever country you live in, the people running that get elected to run things, they're experts at popularity. That's it. So if they practice what they did to get there, they'll continue to be successful. So if you don't like the way President Duterte says things, just realize that's how he got there. I thought he was cool, but I never thought he knew everything. And I thought, well, he does know some things. He's the president. So I know a little bit more about the United States, so I can, and I have the right, because I live here, I have the right to say some things. I'm not going to willfully lie to you. I guess now, it's against terms of service to willfully deceive people on YouTube. I'm not willfully deceiving anybody. I'm thanking you guys for hanging out. But I am agreeing with specific facts, and then I'm telling you that they're not asking all the right questions. We don't know if we're safe. Really? That's laughable. It's unbelievable. We don't know if we're safe. Are we really safe? Yeah, so now the authority says you're safe if you're vaccinated. Oh, we don't think so. San Francisco, we don't think so. We're going to keep wearing masks. Really? Okay, I'm not going to San Francisco. But I want to go to Manila because I love the Philippines and I love Filipinos. They're the most kind people on earth. Why is that? Why are Filipinos the kindest people on earth? That's going to be the theme of my next. I hope I don't forget that. Somebody remind me. The theme of my next live stream is Filipinos are the kindest people on earth. Any questions? Oh, sorry, I just forgot to say your name. Jerry Vin de Paz. Did I say that right? Where are you? Let me give you a jacket so you can type in J-A-Y. Wait for the jacket. Type in J-A-Y. I have Nightbot waiting for you to type J-A-Y. And then my friends, our friends here in the room will connect with you, hopefully. So get connected, guys. That's not the theme of my show to connect, but I like to do that a little bit. I like to have that as part of that. That way we can grow together. Let's grow together, guys. Have I got vaccinated? JB, no, I'm not vaccinated. But I might do that, and it's not because I'm afraid. I believe I'm safe, but I have the polio vaccine. I've never gotten a flu vaccine because I think getting a vaccine every year would mean too many vaccines. I don't think I need that. Now, my mother, she got the vaccination, and she was happy about it. So maybe that's okay. And some people think, well, I don't want the vaccine to make me sick or a bad reaction or something like that. Well, the flu vaccine over the years, some people can have a bad reaction to it. And that's not a secret. But typically, the average person is not going to have a bad reaction to a vaccination. So there's all these fears. And then I say, well, if you don't fear the virus, you shouldn't fear the vaccination either. Right? If we don't feel like we don't need the mask all the time, so I don't fear it, the virus. That's the reason. So why do I fear the vaccination? I don't. I just haven't decided to do it because there's no travel. Now, if they say, well, we're going to open up travel, but you have to be vaccinated. Duterte didn't say that. Duterte said, even if you get vaccinated, you're still going to go through the quarantines. Okay, so I agree to that. Why can't I travel? Why can't I come? I want to come. I want to stay there. I want to spend my money there and make friends and see my old friends. I have friends there that I miss them. And I want to get married there. So why can't I travel? I'll quarantine. If I'm there quarantining, I'll say, I'm here. Okay, 2 weeks is going to go by, or 10 days or whatever it is. They keep changing that too, which is absurd to me. But I'll do it because it's their sovereign right to tell me to do it because I'm the one who wants to be there. I agree. If they say, okay, you're going to get vaccinated and they're not going to do that. They're not going to say you're going to get vaccinated because the CDC is now saying otherwise. So I'm hopeful that is the key. Even though San Francisco is saying, oh, we want to keep wearing masks. No, you don't. You're going to go in court and make that argument? No, you're not. That's absurd. So they're not asking the right questions, folks. And they're not. The narrative isn't completely right. We're all looking at the same facts, and there's narratives that we're not talking about. We're listening to too much CNN. It's a soap opera, everybody. It's a soap opera. I'm not going to even mention what they're saying. I don't need to. Some things that they're saying are sensible, but it's not completely sensible. Not everything. Let me say that. Not everything is completely sensible because they're using emotion and wishes. They're wishing that certain things were so. And if you wish everything was so or different than it really is, then you're not in reality. Jerry Vin de Paz, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around. I am grateful for that. Yep, all of you. JB Vlog, here in Hong Kong, when I'm vaccinated, I'm still wearing a mask. You're vaccinated and you're still wearing a mask. Is that the law? Or is that a suggestion? We suggest you keep wearing. Well, you know what? We never wore masks before, and we had Ebola, and we had the first SARS, and we've had the Hong Kong flu, we've had the swine flu, we had the bird flu. I get a little about every 6 or 7 years, I get a flu, and then I don't feel good. I don't miss work. When I get home, I sleep. I get a little extra sleep. I don't feel too good, but I'm okay. That's always happened to me. Once every 5 or 6 years or 7 years, I get sick with the flu. and then I get a day off, and then I stay in bed. But I was never one to call in sick and say, "Oh, I can't come to work today. I don't feel good." I never did that. Never did that. Um, Sorry, guys. I keep falling behind on the chat. I'm always going to fall behind on the chat because I'm looking at one and then I want to keep talking about it. I'll be ready to drive passengers when my kids get vaccinated. You talked about a passenger job, a Lyft, or not Lyft, but it was something like that. Rideshare. I don't know exactly how rideshare is different, but you can't do that. Is there a law that says you can't do that until your kids are like somebody's in your house that's not vaccinated? Your kids don't need to be vaccinated, by the way. Let me get that right off the table. My granddaughter never wore a mask. She did, but it was like back in April of 2020. And then by the end of May of 2020, she wasn't wearing a mask anymore. I'm just not a believer in covering your face everywhere you go. You can't breathe. I can't breathe. I couldn't go ice skating. I'm a year-round ice skater. I am a level 5 ice skater, and I had to stop, and I am extremely upset about that. My health could go suffer, and who can I blame? People that think they know what they're talking about. Politicians are not scientists, and there's a reason that doctors don't run the government. Guys, think about that. Every lawyer has an art degree. I love lawyers because they're smart enough. Now, this doesn't mean that intellectuals don't know anything. It's just that they know so many things that aren't so. That's my problem with intellectuals. And it's the reason they're angry is because they don't have free money. But they're smart enough to know that somebody else has unearned income. You know what God says about that? Stop worrying about what other people have. I've always tried to teach my daughters that. Stop worrying about what somebody else has. Because you know why? Because you have something they don't have. But you're worried about what you don't have. You can't worry about what you don't have. You have to make do. And someday they'll know that. They'll remember that. I said that. Rural areas in third world countries are very friendly. They embrace their humanity. I think that's why they're friendly. I think there's something wrong. Now, there's a lot of good things with the gadgets we have. They help us communicate and stay in touch with people that we're apart from. But they also are in our face. They let everyone get in our face too much, and it's hair pulling. It can be stressful. I remember a live streamer. I don't know if I need to say his name because it's two great people doing good things. And he was live streaming. And he goes, "I got a message. Oh, somebody else is going live. Oh, I need to get off this message." And the guy sending the message was, trying to do a good thing, but it becomes too much. And I'm saying this all with a smile because it's well-meaning. A lot of things everyone does, they think it's well-meaning. And sometimes it is, but when you add everything up, it can be too much. So, and the thing with the mobile devices now is it brings Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. It brings everything to everyone's eyes and ears wherever they go. And a lot of people, especially younger people, because they can't measure it against anything. They can't measure it against old school knowledge. And they easily become upset about everything. And then they hate the president. It's like, really? I don't care for the new president, but I'm not going to go get a gun and kill everybody that voted for him. That's, that it doesn't work. That's not the way I think. I just think, okay, let's get past all this absurdity and live our lives. This is absurd. The social distancing and so, stay safe, stay safe. Everyone is trying to be friendly by saying stay safe. Why? They should say, God bless you. This is what we used to do. And I think we should get back to that. God bless you, emotion. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. It's good to have friends. So yeah, and I think one of the secrets, it's not the only secret, but one of the secrets in the Philippines is that these people, not just the Philippines, but people that maybe don't have the gadgets, they're not listening to all the nonsense that turns them into disagreeable people. That's one thing. I remember taking when my daughters were younger, I took the two youngest ones to lunch one day, and they were on their phones. It's like, hey guys, I brought you together today so we could eat and talk. You get your messages. Your messages are still going to be there. We're only going to be here for an hour. Your messages will still be here. No, I got to do it. I got to do it. Oh, really? Oh, come on. I haven't seen you guys in weeks. We want to talk. Let's put your phones down and talk. The messages will be still there when we get out of here. When we're driving home, you can take a look, or when you get home, whatever it is. Make them wait. If they're your real friends, they'll wait. If there's an emergency, tell me what it is, and we'll talk about it. Oh, it's not an emergency. I knew it. I knew it wasn't an emergency. Oh yeah, we already saw that one. Yeah, so that's absurd. You're vaccinated and you're still wearing masks. Like, they don't want to stop doing this because it's control. They want to control. They're control freaks, and I don't know. I don't think that's a secret that the people running China are control freaks, and it's not just them. I'm not singling them out at all, because we love our Chinese friends. It's certain elements of the government that are control freaks. And it's always that way everywhere. There's a communist in every government. He's just not running everything. You can't just, like in the United States, you can't just, like Joe Biden's not allowed to, he can't just sign an executive order and say, okay, we're communists now. But he can do all the things he does in his life as a communist. But he can't sign an executive order saying, okay, the United States is now communist. It doesn't work that way. So... But there are elements of communism in the primary election that nominated him in the final election, because they stopped the process and said, okay, well, because of COVID, we're going to stop this, and we're just going to declare Joe Biden the winner. And how do we do that? We suggested that the others drop out. Oh, and let's throw a banana to the person with the lowest votes in the primary, and we'll let her be the vice president. I'm not suggesting any conspiracies, but that's true. That's what they did. It's true because they're the vice president and the president. If anyone says it's not true that they stopped the nomination process, I will argue until I die that's what happened. We'll just get all the other guys that were challenging him to say they drop out. They didn't want to drop out. So somebody else is running the show, folks. It ain't Joe Biden. I have a right to say that because I'm an American. Now, I don't suggest that there's some other conspiracy going on, but that is what they did. Why? Well, that has elements of communism. I'm not saying that, it's good for them. Maybe it's good for them. If they think it's good for them, then I guess it's good for them. But I don't care about them. I don't. And it's not because I don't care about you, emotion. I love you, brother. When we all realize that I have brothers and sisters that don't agree. My own sister and one of my other sister's children don't agree with me. But then some of their other children do agree with me. And then the one that agrees with me said, well, there's this conspiracy that the left is pulling the wool over our eyes. And I said, you know what, Michael, I got to stop you. You don't have enough evidence for that. So you're a smart guy. Talk about what you do have evidence on. That's what I do. Everything I've said today, they can't tell me that I'm willfully lying, because I'm not. I'm not lying, folks. I am looking at the evidence and I'm saying, well, wait a minute. We're not asking all the questions. We're saying things that don't need to be said, and we're not saying things that do need to be said. That's all I'm saying. Rural areas in third world countries are very... Oh, didn't I just say that? They embrace it. Yeah, everyone thinks they're embracing their humanity, Sean. But yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you. Yeah. So, guys, I think I just accidentally went backwards. So let's see who's in the room now. I'll get to you. Don't go away, guys. I'm going to get to all of you in a second here. Yeah. Now, JB, if the only thing I want to do is travel to the Philippines, I have a right to leave the United States as a U.S. citizen. We're not forced to stay here, but there are certain things that we have to do we have to pay our taxes. But They're not saying I need a vaccination to leave, and the Philippines is not saying I need a vaccination to go there. When they do, I'll do it. I will get a vaccination because I wanted. They can't now. America is not forcing anyone to get a vaccination, but they're suggesting that everyone gets a vaccination. That's fine. I have the right to do that too, but I haven't made the decision to do that because there's no reason. Because I feel safe. But now, if the Philippines says the only way you're getting here, if they say we're opening travel, but you must be vaccinated, they're not saying that. They're saying that you must quarantine when you get here and test negative twice. But they're not letting me go. They're saying that they're not ready for me yet, for whatever reason. There is a huge recovery rate for people who test positive, and they don't need hospitalization. There are some people who need hospitalization. Those are the people who have comorbidities, and they're in danger. If you know, some of them, not 6% of them or 5% of them are in danger of those with comorbidities. So the problem with the Philippines is they're afraid that they can't handle it. They can't handle the small number they have, and if that becomes a big number, because of their incapacity to handle people who need beds in the hospitals, and that's a problem to them for them, and they're not talking about it, but that's what the problem is. 21 days quarantine to get back to Hong Kong. Oh, last January. Oh, I didn't know it was 21 days. I thought it was 14. It only needs to be 5. It only really needs to be 5 to 10 days, guys. That's what the NBA was doing to their players. You're suspended for 5 days. Oh, the NFL, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. I may be slightly off on the number, but they had to test negative twice, once after 5 days, and then once again after, I think, 5 days later. I'm not specific on that number, but it wasn't very long before all the guys who tested positive were playing in the NBA and the NFL. One of them played on my team, Cam Newton. He only missed one game, but they only play once a week. So it was the better part of 2 weeks. So 1 to 2, and they didn't have team practice. So he didn't even have to worry about missing practice. There wasn't any team practice because they were afraid. They didn't know what to do. The authorities told them that they didn't have the right to practice. So that's the scary part. Nobody knew what was going on. Oh, it's a sad day today. Cam Newton can't play because he's positive for COVID. Nice knowing you, Cam. God bless you, and may you rest in peace. And here he is looking for a job because he's not dead. And I'm not trying to belittle those who died. They were a lot of people were very old, and a lot of people had comorbidities. And a doctor, I just saw the story of a doctor I think it was on YouTube. They did 12 autopsies. All of them had co and trimorbidities, which means they had 3 terrible illnesses already, like chronic illnesses, and they were very old. And we're worried about the children. It's not the children that are in danger, folks. Sexy Lynn Milano Vlogs. Hello, Paul. Hello, Paul. I always kid around when I say Paul. So, because I like the way it sounds. And guys, I'm sorry. I just realized I'm falling behind on the chats. I forgot where I was. Oh, I lost my place. Where was I? And I keep promising that I'm going to catch up, guys. I'm so far behind. I don't know how far behind I am. Let's see. I know I wasn't that far behind. So, no. Where was I? All right. I know I went too far back. So, Buddha of Destiny. Hello. And Sexy Lynn. Is it Sexy Lynn? Yeah. Okay. So, Buddha of Destiny, what are you saying? Still in the BG? No, they removed the mask rule, which I find very damn. So which one is it? I thought you didn't like that, the mask rule. No, you're disagreeing with it because there's a misunderstanding. You're watching too much network news, and they're not asking all the news. I was saying today all day, and Wednesday too, that the news networks are not the authority. Whatever YouTube is doing on the homepage, they're giving us COVID news. You must, and if I mention that word in my live stream, they're probably going to put a link to the latest COVID news underneath my video tomorrow or tonight or whatever. It's going to say get the latest on C-19. And they're going to point me to ABC News, CBS News, Good Morning America, and they're getting factual information, but the CDC said if you're vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask. What were they waiting for? We've been doing this for a number of months now, and then finally they said it, and now we have people disagreeing with that. Well, I didn't think I needed a mask anyway, and I still don't have a vaccination, and I don't need a mask. I'm very, very rarely am I very sick with the flu. I've never had a flu shot. I have had the polio vaccine. I'm not against vaccines, but I don't think that we're all in this grave danger that if we take a breath of fresh air, we're going to get sick and die. It doesn't work that way. I don't think, and that upsets me. Not that you said that, but that there's a tremendous misunderstanding in the media. The media is not saying everything that they should be saying, folks. They're playing scary boogeyman. And they all have art degrees. They're not scientists. And there's a reason doctors don't run countries. There's a reason. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm not upset with any of you. I know we all have different things being told to us. So that's another problem. We're all hearing different things, and it's coming from the media. And they're not asking all the right questions. They're just not. I feel safe and I want to travel. Now I'm agreeable. I will get vaccinated if they say I need to be vaccinated to travel. If that's a prerequisite for travel to the Philippines, I will do it. I'm not against vaccines. But I am against myself having too many. I don't want like a flu vaccine every single year. I don't want to do that. I never took a flu vaccine. It doesn't mean I won't take a vaccine, because I might take it. And because if I'm not afraid of the virus, why am I afraid of the vaccine? I'm not. That wouldn't make sense. So if you're not afraid of the virus, then don't be afraid of the vaccine. But I'm just wondering when I have to take the vaccine. I'm not in a hurry. But if they say, well, you can come here when you're vaccinated. Okay, I'll get vaccinated. I'll go today. I'll call them today. I'll make an appointment right away. And then I'll buy a ticket. So, I sound serious, but this is serious. It's been 16 months. Sorry, I was saying in the BG since this morning, been silent. Yes, they are saying now those who return to school will. The problem I have with that is every town in every state has a separate school authority, so it won't be the same everywhere. And that's what I'm worried about, because we're just as safe in Boston as we are in Los Angeles. Or in Manila. I don't think we're in any more danger. And then these variants can pop up anywhere. You can get a cold variant. It doesn't have to come from South Africa. So banning travel from New Delhi, India, or the Kashmir, or wherever they're banning travel from, that doesn't make a difference. I don't care what they're saying. It doesn't. Not really. Not in the long run. Maybe for one day, but everyone could stay put for a year, and then there'll be variants everywhere. That's just the way viruses work. Viruses create their own variants. It's not because you came from South Africa or Los Angeles. That's not why there's a variant. That's just not. If I'm wrong, let me know. I'm listening. I'm willing to listen, but I don't want to hear everyone's opinions all at once, because I've been hearing the same opinions over and over and over and over and over and over. How long do you guys have to hear me say over and over? I've been hearing the same opinions on some of the major news networks. They don't know everything. They're overcomplicating it. Thumbs up. Thank you, Hazy Cheesy. Hey, you know what? How far back is that message? Oh, my, I am falling behind on the chats. But you know what? I'm having fun. Guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. Who knows? Who wants to come up and talk and just say hello? We don't have to keep talking about this, although it is travel related. It's so we're going to talk about it until it's over, until it's gone. So let's see who's here. Let's see. Who else is here? Looks like some of you guys are hanging out, and that's great. It's great. Yep, good to see all of you guys. Good, guys. Please connect with JB Vlogs. Let's see, what does it? Oh, it has 1370. That's good. Let's grow together. It's good to keep growing. That means more people to watch. Chef Arabo, say hello, guys. And thank you. Just type in JAY, Chef, and don't worry about my YouTube is a little behind. So, hi, Vanessa. Hello to you. Do I have a game? No, I'm not playing a game. I haven't figured out what to do about playing a game. I haven't got that figured out yet. So, that's why I'm not playing a game. I don't really know what to do about that. I just want to talk, and I will look at your chats and answer your questions and talk about what you guys are saying. So whatever you say, that's what I'm going to talk about. Stay safe. Unless if you think that I'm skipping it, then you can come up and then get started. It doesn't matter, as long as you're my friend. My stay safe was always said before COVID, due to a lot about people I know are dead, gangs and bullshit. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But I was just kind of making ridicule about people who are saying that because of COVID and all that. I would rather say that makes sense. Like sometimes when we say I got to go somewhere, I got to take my car and go. I'm going to go 100 miles. Oh, stay safe, drive safe. People always say that too. So yeah, then you're right. But it's starting to annoy me about this virus and then the fear and panic that was annoying me. So that's all I was saying. So thanks for mentioning that, Buddha. That is correct. You are right. Chef Arabo, thanks for hanging out, buddy. No, I'm not O. I am A negative. My former wife was O positive. She was asymptomatic. She tested positive. That's not what's killing her. She's dying from cancer. She's in her final days, guys, and I wanted to mention that. Say a prayer. Please pray for my former wife, the mother of my children. I have 3 daughters. They are not in a good mood these last few weeks, couple of months, actually. It happened quickly. She had breast cancer about 8 years ago, and it went into remission. Now, the side effects from that were causing her problems and pain, but she was in remission from the cancer. It was the side effects that were bothering. It was turning her into an old person. But then a different form of cancer came back to her, and then it just spread, and she couldn't fight it. But although she was positive, I don't know if she's still positive for COVID. It's asymptomatic. She's not. That's not what's killing her. But she might be a statistic. I don't know. I've heard that. Now, if you ever hear about the straw that broke the camel's back, people used to put straw to build the straw huts, and they would have the camel carry the straw to get home, and they would have to put a lot on the camel's back or the mule. So they can carry a lot, but if you put one too many, it'll collapse and it'll break its back. That's what this is, the straw that broke the camel's back. That's when you get it, because it's people who are suffering from other comorbidities. When they get this, they can't fight it. And that's why. That's what the danger is. It's not, the normal, and people say, well, I know a young kid that died. Well, okay, well, young kids die from measles too, but not usually. So that's rare. And, even if it happened, it's still rare. Your second shot is made to. So how long between shots? That I heard, but I don't remember how long between shots. And is it the same for everybody? Fluttering leaves, type in JAY. No need to drop your own link. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't want to be disagreeable. I am making some comments. I'm not lying because I'm not disputing facts. I'm disputing reasons. Reasons and analysis comes from facts and it creates a narrative. And there's more than one narrative, and I don't agree with the narratives. I think it's different. And that bothers me because I'm trying to think it through. But I will listen to what people have to say. I thought it was annoying for the stay safe thing, but it could be for other reasons. Yes, that's true. It could be, if I sneeze, you can say God bless me because in the Dark Ages that meant that you had the Black Plague, and people started saying God bless you because you would die. But this is not the Black Plague, folks. You're O negative. So yeah, my former wife was O positive, and she wasn't affected by it either. But I'm not worried. I feel relatively healthy. As we get older, our bodies are fighting. We're fighting everything we eat, folks. If you eat too much sugar and salt, your body's fighting that. Or food additives that's the big one. And if you're out at a party and someone's mixing the drinks, he'll say, "What's your poison?" They don't call it poison for nothing. They say that for a reason. Cards is in the house. Cards Javier. Oh, I went right by you. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing? Good to see you. You and Chef Arabo and Buddha. Thanks for hanging out and spending your Friday here with me, guys. Thank you so much. Chef Arabo, type in JAY. I'm still have not caught up. You guys are like putting too much. The CD said O negative rare blood is immune. O negative. Well, what about O positive? I missed that one, but I knew that I think you said that O blood was but anyway, we're all relative. I'm not talking about being completely immune. We can catch any virus. It doesn't mean we're going to die. That's what I'm saying. And the numbers back me up. The numbers say that this is not a whole lot different than anything else. Maybe there's some, the large number is a big number and that's scaring everybody. Oh, there's 2 million positives. How many of them are dead? It's probably the normal amount, and they probably all have comorbidities because that's what the autopsies are telling us. Now, I'm obviously not getting the information of all the autopsies, but when we do a cross section, that's what we're seeing. So I just want to clear that up. I don't know what all the autopsies have said, but why do I feel safe? Now, I might take the vaccine. I'm not saying don't take it. Because I'm saying to myself, okay, I might have to take it, so I will, because I'm not afraid of it. So if you guys, if you're not afraid of the virus, why are you telling me that you're afraid of the vaccine? That doesn't make sense. VIPs is in the house, still young. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey guys, I'm always grateful. I don't know when I'm going to stop saying that, or if I will. From 14 days quarantine, they make it 21 days when the new variant arrived from the US. The variant can create itself. That's how it got in the countries where they found it. The US isn't creating variants. The variant is creating itself. That's what's going on. Viruses, even bacteria, create their own variants. They just change into something. That's like a child growing up. You don't stay 5 forever. Babies grow up. And that's the same thing with a virus or bacteria. They're creating their own variants. It's not really a big... I don't know what all the panic is about. The panic is because control freaks are in office and they want to control people. And I have a right to say that too because it's true. It's true, guys. It's true. Control freaks get elected, but they're good at it. I always say, you know what? They're clever, and cleverness is not wisdom. If you're losing an argument, don't use slander. Just tell them cleverness is not wisdom, that you know that just because they're saying, look at the facts, doesn't mean that the facts are the facts are creating one narrative because they're not. Opinions are not facts. Facts don't care about your opinions. Cleverness is not wisdom. That's one of my favorite all-time quotes. That and those people only absolutely know that they know nothing. That's one of my favorites also. But maybe my first favorite is cleverness is not wisdom. Remember that, guys. And I get caught on that too. I have to be careful because kindness wins. Kindness wins all arguments, guys. Without love, nothing else matters. So you have to have that. Your enemies, bullies, if you show love to a bully or kindness, they won't bully you. Because the reason they're bullying is they're lashing out because they need love. They need or acceptance or whatever you want to label the love as. Acceptance can be love. Or just giving them your time. That's love too. Giving your time is a form of love. Turning your back and walking away, that's the opposite of love. I always thought what's your poison was a joke. I didn't read too much into that saying. No, because alcohol is poison. You can die from alcohol poisoning, and it only needs to be like point, not 1%. 1% you will die before you get to 1% blood alcohol. I think it's like 0.8. No. I'm sorry. It's a little more. It's around 1%. 1 to 1 point, maybe 2%. That will kill you. I lost track of that exact number because I haven't thought of that in a long time. But so I can't remember if it's 0.8 or 0.08 is the legal limit to be. I think it's 0.08. So 0.2 I think is like you're dying or you should be dying. So yeah, 1% blood alcohol is like you'd be long dead, I think. So it doesn't take much. Alcohol is poison. And it's made from sugar. Sugar is a poison. Sugar can kill bugs. That Johnson & Johnson makes Bug Be Gone. If you guys know what Bug Be Gone is, they die instantly. When that spray hits them, it smells like orange or lemon. It makes the house smell nice. Raid doesn't do that, but it's also made from Johnson & Johnson, I think. But Bug Be Gone is basically, it's a type of sugar. They use sugar in the processing, and it kills the bugs. One of the frequent asked questions is, why don't you use safe products, safe chemicals to kill bugs? And they said, well, we do. Sugar's a safe chemical, but it's also used in the product to kill bugs, and it'll kill them instantly. As soon as it hits them, they roll over and die. So it's astonishing. Yeah, like all alcohol is poison, but there's different kinds of alcohol. I would never, don't touch a drop of rubbing alcohol. I knew there was a well-known governor in Massachusetts years ago. His wife had a drinking problem, and the way they got her to stop drinking was they removed all alcohol in the house, and she lost her nerve, and she started drinking rubbing alcohol, and she almost died. I don't know how they saved her life. I don't. She must have diluted it. Hi, Hazy Cheesy. Thanks for hanging out. I know you were here earlier. I saw you up there a while back, but I just wanted to say that again. Irene, why is my... Oh, it is caught up. Irene Balahadia from VIP. Hello from VIPs. Thanks for popping in. You have a blue jacket. That means you can type in JAY. Nightbot will not do anything if you don't have a blue jacket. Maybe that's why. Oh, no. That worked. Okay, so I was thinking wrong. So thinking out loud, sometimes I think wrong out loud, but if I repeat myself and I demonstrate what I'm saying, then I know that I mean it. So if you guys see me like being demonstratively saying something, it means I'm certain of what I'm saying. And it doesn't mean that I'm stating an absolute fact. because I only absolutely know that I know nothing. But the same is true for whoever's running your country. That doesn't mean they don't know anything. It means they only absolutely know that they know nothing. That's the only thing we absolutely know. And gravity. We know that gravity exists. Because gravity has never failed. Don't get me started on science. we Science is generally accepted theory, and you can argue about that. And if somebody tells me I'm a stupid moron, then I feel sorry for them. I'll pray for you guys. I will ask God to help you along in your thought process. You're not smarter than a fifth grader. That's what I should have said to that guy. It was on like one of the astronomy networks somewhere. I don't even remember if it was YouTube, but it was some astronomy network. And I just asked a proverbial question, and then someone went off like, "You're so stupid." It's like, I feel sorry for you. You only absolutely know that you know nothing. Yeah, I don't know how the Bug Be Gone or the Raid. Bug Be Gone is a fruity smelling Raid type of product. It sprays on like Raid, and it's sold in the Philippines. And because it's always warm there, so bugs are larger and they're everywhere. So it's a product that everyone buys. It's like you have a can of Raid in the United States, and it gets cold in the Northeast. We don't really need the Raid very often, but a can will last us for years. But sometimes bugs get in the house, and especially in the warm weather, and the Raid might come in handy, especially flying insects. Like the ladybugs, those are they're flying beetles, and they seem harmless and they're cute. But if you have too many of them, it can be a problem. I didn't spray them. I just opened the window and pushed them out. We had thousands of them. They're all over the house. It's like, get out, get out. You just like get a broom and sweep them out. It's hard to get rid of them because they want to come back in. It's like weird. They're harmless. I love them. They're like, I don't mind having ladybugs around, but there can be too many of them. For some reason, I don't think that's a good thing to have too many bugs in the house. Bugs attract other things. Hi, team VIPs. Yeah, why not? Oh yeah, Irene. I'm looking at that, but it didn't register in my head. Team VIPs. Let's keep that message up there for a few seconds. How far behind am I? Oh gosh, we're starting to catch up. It's a game of catch up the whole time through, guys. Starting to get late. It's 1:19 a.m. over in the Philippines, guys. Whoever's still awake, God bless you. I used to stay up late. I used to work nights, and I would go to bed in the late morning, like lunchtime. I would go to bed. Then I started going to bed at like 8 a.m. and getting up at 5 or something like that, and then enjoy the evening before I go to work. It's always hard to figure out how to work nights. You got to get through not only the emotional, but also the physical. You need to rest and figure out how that pattern's going to work. Because then you get 2 days off and you go right back to work. You go right back to day life. Usually. That's what happened to me. So, Team VIPs, Irene Balahadia. Unity makes us one. Loyalty makes us family. Support from Team VIPs worldwide. Yeah. Unity makes us one. Loyalty makes us family. Hey, guys, I am so grateful for Team VIPs. They had a lot to do with my success. My success of my 1K subscribers. And a lot of people have helped me. And I know Chef Arabo was here a few minutes ago. He's one of the ones that helped me. But there's a lot. Brenda Swanson has helped me along with Team VIPs. And there's a lot. Supine was here earlier. I guess she may have fallen asleep, but she's helped me a lot. Supine doesn't look like a big channel, but she has her sister Dream, Kalamut from Cebu, and they have a lot of friends that have a lot, like they're larger. Their friends are larger than they are, but they have good friends. And I don't know how they do it, but I certainly consider them great friends. I might meet them someday. I hope so. Some of them. It's hard to sit here and say I'm going to meet everybody. I did that once on a different network. It wasn't YouTube. And I ended up meeting like 15 wonderful people, and they're my friends today. And I miss them. They're all in Luzon. I think they're all in Luzon, near the metro area of of Manila, and I miss it. I miss being there, not just because of my friends, but I miss being there. I didn't mind going around alone. I would get on a jeepney, and people would look at me and like, magandang umaga, magandang araw, and they would look, or I'd say something to the driver, just the basic stuff, like bayad po, and they would look at me and they would give me their money. Filipinos do that. Like Americans would never think of doing that. Getting on the bus and telling somebody else to pay the driver for you. That wouldn't happen in New York City or Los Angeles. Nah. Americans don't trust each other. But in the Philippines, you get on the back and then you just give them your money, your 9 pesos, and you say, bayad po. And they'll take your money and give it, and they won't steal your money, even though they're poor. They won't do it. So there's a certain level of trust in the Philippines. And I know everyone has barbed wire or triple spears on the top of their fences, and everyone's fenced in, because if you're not looking, people will take something. So if you don't let them in, then you're not going to have a problem. But on the jeeps and buses, and you hand them your money. Well, on the jeeps, I guess. I don't know about the buses. I wouldn't. They come and get your money on the bus, but on the jeeps, you have to pass it forward, and that's nobody worries about that. It's amazing. It's not much money, but to a Filipino, it's a little bit of money if it would add up. But they don't let it happen because everyone's watching. So that's why. And if you're the only one on, then you don't need to pass it to anybody because they're not there. It's incredible. Let's keep moving, guys. Jay, keep moving. It's Jay Mike here, guys. I think you all know by now. Are we streaming Jay's channel? I don't know, Sean. You tell me. I know a lot of times people will do that right in the chat. Streaming you. I saw that in my if you do that, YouTube will give me a notification. So I need to go over to YouTube and see if I have any. I'm not sure yet. If I have any, I get a bunch. So let's see. There's a reply. There's a comment. How long have I been live? Like a couple hours. Let's see how far. Someone liked your comment. No, that's not it. Cards Javier vlog shared my video. That was 34 minutes ago. So thank you, Cards Javier. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who else? Anybody? Cards Javier. I'm not in your live streams a lot because I don't see you live. I mean, I don't know when you go live, but I know we have a connection, and I am grateful for that. I think he's connected with Chef Arabo, if I'm not mistaken. That could be my mistake, but guys, Shannon Bublisha was live on 2 hours ago. I don't know if she's still live. She can sing. I like the way she was singing with I Patrick for a while, and but I love her voice. She does well. She sings well, and I like it. That's another comment on my guitar. I love that the Goodbye ballad. Someone saw that and said, "What are you talking about?" Well, I don't want to get into why I played that. I just thought it was nice, but something. A family member is struggling for life, and she's not going to make it. We know that she'll never leave the home she's in. So, Bisaya Tadai, say hello, everybody. Bisaya Tadai, hi. Good to see you. One of my favorite people. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it's it is what it is, I guess. It's fun. It was fun. It's fun to go to your channel. I don't always see you going live because I'm sleeping, but anyway, it's you have a good channel. Type in JAY. Tina Official. Hey, good evening to you too. I will give you a jacket because then you can type in JAY and we will share you with everybody. Everyone will share. I get the please don't go karaoke video share link on my screen because by myself I'm too large. It won't StreamYard won't shrink down to show the outside edges on mine. I don't know why it won't do that, but I sang the song. I don't want to sing it twice because I thought I did a good job on it the first time, and I don't want to screw it up because singing is done with emotion, guys. It's the same with the guitar. If I'm in a bad mood, I can't play and I can't sing unless it's a bad mood song. So or a sad song or something like the Goodbye. If I'm feeling sad, I can really play that song. Maybe I might do that. Let me do that. Let's do that, guys. Um, I need to set up my screen though for that. I'm a carpenter this week. What are you doing? You building things? Something you building? Oh, you're fixing your CR. You're building a new CR around outside your Kuba hut, your Nipa hut, because you bought a Nipa hut with no CR and now you're building a CR next to the hut. Good job. That's what I would do. Like Dan Host, thank you, Tina. Tina Official. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you. I miss you. I miss you visiting. I am so grateful. I'm grateful for everyone that comes in. Sean doesn't want to come on and say hello. Sean was my co-host once or twice, right? I lose count. I think I came on yours and you came on mine. Is that, correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes I remember things wrong. Brett's Thunder. Brett, say hello to Brett's Thunder, everyone. Tina Official. Did we catch up? We did. The last time I caught up, I forgot. I didn't realize that more people were coming in, and then I fell behind again. But it's always the theme. It's my theme. Oh, no, that's not it. Wrong tab. It's my theme to, let's see. J Mike reads your chats. That's what it says, and I have no thumbs up. So let me refresh that. That did not get refreshed. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I need to play video, and then I will play live, but I have to. Oh, I get so many more thumbs up on Monday and Wednesday. It's a lot. So anyway, whatever. I didn't schedule this, so it's my own fault. My own fault. Let me get a video. Guys, I'm going to play a backing track. Hold on. And then when I get back, I'm going to play that. Okay? We'll share that. We're going to share that. We'll stop that, and then we're going to share a different one. No, wrong button. I did another. Okay, share. Share screen. Now I hope that I'll go over to Chrome. F sharp minor is the key. Okay, so we'll skip the ad. Oh, if I can go back to that and skip the ad. Tell me if you can hear that, guys. I don't know. I can't tell because it's playing, so I can't tell if you can hear that. Can anyone hear that? Let me know if you can hear that. Oh, sorry, there's no picture there. I thought it was going to be a picture of a guitar. I'll be right back. Give me 60 seconds. I'll be right back, and then I'm going to play that jam track. So I don't know if you guys could hear that on the share screen. Share file was working, but I don't know if share screen was working. That I don't know, but I'm going to do that in just a second. Give me a few seconds just to get that going. What am I looking at? I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh, here we go. Give me a couple seconds. Guys, connect with Sean Uber. Sean is a great channel. Sean's a good live streamer. So, and he's got that sidekick of his, the Sonny the Bird. I think it's Sonny the Bird, right? So that's Sean's got an interesting little gig going on. If I can, I'm just trying to load up what I'm going to do. Hopefully this works, guys. I don't want it to be, if it's too loud, it might not work the right way. So I hope it's not too loud. I'm trying to work this out. It'll get better. It will get better. Let's get rid of that. We don't need to share that. Make sure I press the right button. Okay, so that's off. I'm not sure what the banners, how the StreamYard has some settings for how big the host is and co-host, and then the shared screen, but it's not changing. So let's see if we can do this, guys. Oh. Last time I did this, you couldn't see the guitar, so and I didn't tune up today. Hopefully I'm not too far out of tune, because that's when it won't sound good, but I'm not going to tune up. Should I tune up? Yeah, let's tune up. You're going to see me tune up. If I'm lucky, I'll be sort of in tune. Okay. Get the lights on, the bright lights on. Do I need that? Okay, let's just change that a little bit. Okay, so I'm a little slower, especially with the tone I'm using. I'm a little slower at this than the regular experienced guy. You know what? I won't use that string. Okay, it ain't perfect, but that's gonna have to do. So. Okay, it's gonna take a long. I'm just gonna warm up with the backing track and never mind about that. How is that, guys? No. That so that wouldn't stop, and I'm just trying to stop that. That just keeps going. I think that's over 11 minutes. So you don't see 11-minute solos. It's hard to keep doing that, especially when you're not warmed up. So that's just it is what it is, guys. Thanks, Sean. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, still a few people. So maybe hopefully somebody fell asleep listening to that. Hopefully. So. And I still have one of the pit bulls hanging around. I guess somebody comes in and plays with the dogs every once in a while. Sorry about that. So I was going to go down and play with her, but somebody else came in to do it. So hope they don't think I don't care about the dogs, but I guess I did say it's a pain in the butt. So let's go. Millette, thanks for hanging out. How'd you like that? I was just warming up. Actually, that's just a warm up. That's all I do is warm up. Warm up and practice. That's all I do. I don't have a band or anything. Thank you, Millette. Thank you so much. Yeah. I didn't have a lot to, I didn't know what to say about that. So that's just the jam I've been working on, the backing track for the last what, a week or so, right? So Yeah, it doesn't take me long to do something with a backing track. It's not like I don't work on them forever for very long. There's only 12 modes, so the modes get worked on, but it's not always the same. It depends on the backing track, I guess. So uh, whatever that tells me to do, I do it. So and hopefully my not not too many missed notes there. Depending on the scale, I don't know if no, when people say, well, they want to play the guitar, but they don't play it, or they haven't never done it that way. Um, Probably talking about the modes and scales don't mean much, but they all follow a similar pattern, and it's just where you put your hands that makes it what mode it is. So it's funny. And then you have the rock stars like to call it the pentatonic scale. That's a little bit different. They're all based on the same thing, but they just use fewer notes in each scale, in each pattern, I should say. So less is more in rock, guys. It looks like they're playing a lot of notes, but they're eliminating a lot of notes that will not let them sound good. So what you don't, the important notes are the ones you don't play. When you play an extra note and you can hear it and that doesn't sound right. So that's the hard part. That's the hard part. So, and knowing what scale the jam track is in, that's also, if I don't know, I gotta figure it out. And I have been able to do that, but I don't always have to figure it out. Sometimes they tell you, and then they're correct. They're not lying to you, because you'll find out soon enough. The soloist will know if that's not true. You'll find out the hard way. It won't work. It won't sound good. So certain scales will sound good when they're like a jam track will basically be playing three scales. They might squeeze in another chord. I mean chord. I'm sorry. They might squeeze in another chord, but as like a change of turnaround chord or something like that. But it's the chords will be basically three or maybe four, and they'll all fit in a certain mode. And then that's you use that scale, and then you just find out what part of that scale is going to work for this, and that's all I did was just in between, right around the seventh fret. I was playing that on mostly. I didn't go back to the open box. I didn't do that. I thought of it, but I didn't, and I didn't go up past the 12th fret. I might have done that in the video, but I didn't do it today. I'm just warming up. So when I'm warming up, I don't want to do too much. So less is more sometimes on the guitar. Um, yeah, thanks for relaxing here, Sean. Somebody came in again to there's only one dog here right now. Someone came in to take her out for a walk. So um, that is what it is. I've been saying that the last 2 days. It is what it is. So yeah, I can't. When I'm live streaming, I get enough to do. I can't. I'm keeping up with the chats. I can't keep up with emails or anything else. So I don't try. It's hard to do everything. So I did a song today, and I did a jam. That's it. Like, Song for Anna was live this morning, and I went on for a few minutes, and like they're singing and singing and singing. If I said, let me up on the panel, they would have said, okay, sing a song. Oh, Jay, it's your turn. Sing again. Sing a second song, Jay. Okay, Jay, it's your turn again. Sing a third song. Who was it, last week? I stayed on for a while, like more than an hour, and I had to sing like 4 or 5 songs. Even though there's 3 or 4 people on the panel, it's like, okay, it's your turn. You sing now. Sing. So I said, okay, I'll sing a song that I usually sing well, and then it didn't come out good. And I thought, why can I sing this song? I was in the wrong octave. It's like I'm singing too high and I'm singing too low. It's a low song in it. And then I thought, well, usually I do it low, but I said, well, I don't have a low voice, so I'll go an octave higher. It didn't work. And then I tried to change, and that screwed it up even more. It's like, I don't know where to go. And singing is hard. You got to know where you are. It's like guitar is the same thing. You gotta know where you are. What mode is the track in, or the band? What mode are they in? You know, what mode do these chords add up to? Like if three chords are in the song, those three chords will tell you what mode you're in. So I'm still trying to learn that. I know that I have a chart, but I haven't memorized it. So it's like multiplication. Everyone memorizes the chart, the multiplication table, and that's how you know. That's how you learn math. And then that's the beginning. Your addition, and it's just based on 10. You don't need to learn. And with multiplication, it's 12. So you don't need any more than that, really, to learn math. Hey, Bisaya, be right back. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything else to talk about or do. People keep coming in and out here. It's weird. I can't get used to that. It's because I'm giving the house to my daughter. I mean, they're going to take over the mortgage, so um, um, that's just the way they do it. Even if they want, they're doing something out of the house, but they still have people coming in to do stuff. It's kind of weird. I can't get used to it. So, it is what it is. Besides, you back? Oh, I didn't know you were back. Thanks for coming back. Boomalek Shah. Boomalek Shah. Yeah, that's right. I'm forgetting my Tagalog, whatever phrase, whatever 100 phrases I know. I'm forgetting it because my live streaming is taking away from my Tagalog lessons. I've been saying that too a few times. Tina Official. Thanks for connecting with my other friends, guys. It's good. Now we got more people popping in. This is fun. Hart Gaspar, Mr. Long. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. How you doing? What's going on this late at night? Oh, brother, just walking by. Give my thumbs up, and I got busy, brother. Yeah, I'm busy too. I'm so busy I can't get busy with some of the things I like to do. Like my live streaming now is cutting away out of the time for my language study, so I'm skipping language, and it's bothering me, so I don't know what to do. But the live streams are going well, so I don't know what to do, because I get tired of live streaming and guitar practice, and then I'm tired and I need to take a break. I need to eat. I need to wash the dishes, a few things. Sometimes the dog has to go out. Oi, Marta Oliveira, thank you for stopping in. Good to see you. It's good to see that Hart Gasper came back, or Bisaya Today came back. Hart Gasper's just here. So thank you guys for hanging out. My brothers and sisters is what you are now. My true brothers and sisters. Reddit is here. Why is that? Why is that? You want to type in JAY, guys. Wait for your blue jacket and then type in JAY, and Nightbot will drop your link. No need to do that. What is going on here? Reddit is gay. Okay, so what? What else? What else you got? What else you got? Kuya Wing Wing. Mega Mall love, shout out to all. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. Good to see you. Epic Fun and Games, good to see you also. Epic, just type in JAY for Nightbot to do that. Nightbot will drop your link. No need to do that. So, Kuya Wing Wing, you too. You have jackets, just type in JAY and drop your link that way. Nightbot will do it. There you go. Sean Uber. Connect with Sean, guys. Sean's a good live streamer. Sean visits other live streams and he does his own live streaming too. And he has a unique bird that's part of his channel. It's interesting, and he's a good guy. So just do that. Just connect, help each other out, grow together. So what else I got? I don't know. Travel and the Philippine travel ban is kind of on my mind every day. It's been 15 or 16 months now. It's too long. It needs to stop. I don't know what they're waiting for. They're not even talking about it. I mean, we're hearing some talk, but not much, and the media is not asking questions. And that's what I was saying earlier. The media is not asking the right questions. A lot of us are embracing the media in certain parts of the media, and I'm pointing out that they're not telling us everything, and that their narrative opinion is not telling us everything, and it's not saying everything. They're not asking all the questions. They're just telling us to be safe, and this is scary. And I disagree with that. I don't think it's. I think most of us are safe. Obviously, with the measles or the flu, we're not all safe. That's nothing new. If you're not afraid of the vaccination, I mean, if you're not afraid of the disease or the virus, why are you afraid of the vaccine? I'm not afraid of the vaccine. I will take it if I have to, but there's no law that says I have to. And it's not just that. If I want to travel, they're saying that, say I am traveling and I pick up the virus and I don't really get very sick, but I could pass it on. That is probably true. So I'm not against taking the vaccine or anything like that. If they're saying, okay, come here and quarantine and then you can come, then I would be agreeable to that too. But they're not doing that either. So something's not adding up here, folks. And I'm just here to say that something's not adding up. So, right, Tina Official? Tina, you were not connected with Messiah today. I would have thought so, but what do I know? I just think everybody's connected except me. I'm the last one to get connected, but maybe that's not true. I don't know everything. I will always say that I don't, but I like to ask questions and I like to say, hey, that doesn't make sense. Just because there are facts doesn't mean everything or your analysis of those facts are right. That I can question some of that and say, well, you know what? That doesn't say that to me. What's going on here? I'm not in danger, but and we're separating the healthy from the healthy is never the idea. So something else is going on, and that's all I'm saying. And guys, I gotta call it a day. It's I gotta get up and step away for a while and go off. I'm not one of those guys that's just gonna show you the wall and stay alive. I could do that and see what happens, but I could run the Be Right Back banner ad, but what good would that do? I'm not entertaining you guys. So is that what we want to do? That's just a thought. I know some people do that. They just leave it on live and they're not there, and then they just show the wall or whatever. That's strange to me. I don't know. Someone would come in and go, oh, I don't see you, Jay. Something's wrong. I was here, but now I'm gone. I came and saw the wall for a long time, a long time. Oh, I don't know. I'm sounding tired now. So I'm tired of the same problem that we're talking about the same problem over and over. And then we're looking at people doing this, people running governments doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And that is annoying. It's absurd. It's affecting me and it bothers me. Tina Official, just type in JAY and your link will drop. Nightbot will do that. So, Nightbot will drop your link. I don't know where, I think 3 people are just being quiet or listening in the background in the BG. I don't know, but I'm getting tired. I'm ready to log off. So type in JAY. Your link will drop, but I'm getting ready to say goodbye for now, because it's been great. I don't know. I don't know the view numbers yet. Monday and Wednesday were great for my channel. 300 views each day, 60 or 70 thumbs up. That's pretty good for the J Mike channel, guys. So Tina, type in JAY and Nightbot will drop your link for you. There's no need to drop your link, but you feel free if you want to, but there's no need to do that. I think everyone's done messaging and stuff like that. So whoever's still here running, you're just running me in the background. That's fine. I appreciate that. I am grateful. I'm grateful for everyone for helping me reach 1,000. So that's a good thing. 39. That's okay. Just type in JAY. See Nightbot do that. It's been a good live, Jay. I like when you share your views about the whole world we live. I'm just asking questions because there's always something that they're not telling you about the facts, because I think it's disingenuous. They'll probably tell you that that's not true, but You can give me a fact and tell me I'm guilty of murder, and I'll tell you that's not true also. So when someone says, look at the facts and look at the science, I'll say, oh, really? How come scientists aren't saying that? I'll wait for the answer. Scientists, it kills me when somebody that maybe has an art degree in sociology or something will say, scientists are saying that we should do this and that this is real. And so what? So what if measles is real too? So is the flu. So is cancer. So is heart disease. So is diabetes. So is depression. It's all real. I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing the solution. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results and not getting any desired results is insane. It's absurd. It's illogical. That's what's going on, folks. I'm just asking questions, and then I'm making a summary on my questions based on the supposed answers. Give me different answers. I will listen, and I'll get back to you. But my lawyer, my divorce lawyer, was not a divorce lawyer. He was a real estate lawyer, and that's why we won the case. I didn't see that coming. The fact that the wife had greater assets than me was a game changer because she wanted more money, and it saved my money. I didn't have enough money because once I gave it to her, I didn't have any assets. I couldn't get an asset. Then I bought more assets and gave it away because I don't need the money. I don't need it, folks. I'm not a cheapskate. I don't need the most expensive pair of ice skates. I can get along on my $300 skates. If you think that's expensive, right, think again. People who are figure skaters now, they have skates over $1,000 now. I don't need that because I'm happy with what I have. If I get rid of those and buy a new pair, it might cost me more, and then it won't be as good as my old pair. So, spending more money isn't necessarily the answer, and I hate that. I hate spending more money to get what I don't want. But I'm not afraid of the vaccine. I don't see that it's time to take it yet. It hasn't come to me that, it's time to do it because of a rule that says, okay, if you want to go here, you have to do that. Okay, I'll do that. I don't think it's going to, the virus isn't going to kill me. Neither is the vaccine. It's not going to kill me either. So, I mean, it would be illogical to think otherwise. So I'm not afraid of the vaccine. Rude Fanatic blogs, say hello to everyone. Megaliv shout out. Yeah, I've been spending the last 5 or 6 minutes saying that I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to end the broadcast. But I wanted to make sure everyone was done talking and connecting. Tina Official wasn't, I guess she missed me saying type in JAY. Sometimes people are listening, but then they cut out or they hear something else and then they come back and then they don't hear everything that's said. So I'm glad you guys came by today. It's always good to know that you're listening and you're connecting and asking questions. So what does Sean say? Some types of cancer can be cured naturally through the body's ability to heal, but it takes willpower. The immune system works in mysterious ways, and I think our mindset, with the help of God, has something to do with that. That I believe to be so. Guys, start thinking about kindness and joy, because without it, you'll be in trouble. Without love, nothing else matters, guys. That's what was the theme of my last show, or one of the shows I did this week. And really, I am starting to think about that. Without love, nothing else matters. I always thought I was looking for love, but love is not just a physical find. It's something. It's like air. You either have it or you don't. But you have to feel it. You have to exude love and you have to be about it. Tina, I'm gonna say bye-bye now. See you guys later. I'm looking for a co-host, at least a temporary or a part-time co-host. Not all the time, but at least part-time, that I can have you come up on the stream sometimes. I'm looking for that. There's no reason that I wouldn't do that. So, Bisaya Tadai, still here. BG, still busy. Yeah, I'm gonna go, Bisaya. So thanks for coming back. We're VIPs worldwide. Thank you for all you've done and all you do. Thank you so much. And say hello to Marta Oliveira. Thank you, guys. I have to go now. I need to change the pace for the day. So when I'm in a different place, I will learn to do longer live streams. But for now, I have to say goodbye. It's been great. Let me sit up straight for the end. I don't know if anyone's gonna ever play back the end, but who knows? Somebody might take a look. Thank you guys. I'm grateful for everyone. It's J Mike signing off. Bye.